everyone. Wouldn't it be great if Super Mario Galaxy were real? I just love to tickle all the little toadstools. And I don't even like mushrooms. Why do you suppose Bowser keeps kidnapping the princess? I would imagine that those castles do get pretty lonely. Whatever it is, I'm sure they're having a swell time. Boy, those stars sure would be hot to touch, wouldn't they? It reminds me of the time my mom burned me with a spoon. I should have known better than to bother her in the bathroom, though. I think she didn't want me stumbling across her secret project. Which must have been an effort to cultivate a fire flower in there, 'cause one day she lit up like she was fighting a whole slew of Koopa Troopas. I wonder if Starbits taste like Gush's fruit treats.
Today we review the controversial Metal Gear Solid 4 and let you know if it lives up to the hype.
Plus, we'll reveal how you can find your favorite Star Wars characters in LEGO Indiana Jones, and we take you inside the amazing creature creator in Spore. Xplay starts now.
Hello and welcome to Xplay, the show that you're watching right now. I'm Adam Sessler.
And I'm Morgan Webb. We are coming to you from the G4 studios in Los Angeles on Monday, June 16th. Now, we have a huge show today.
We've got a review of The Incredible Hulk. Of course, I'm talking about the licensed movie tie-in and not the actual film, so don't get your hopes up. You know how these turn out. And we'll tell you if Don King's first foray into video games is super fantabulous. But first, Morgan's got all of the day's top stories in our gaming update.
This weekend, gamers around the world finally got their hands on Metal Gear Solid 4. Industry analysts are expecting the fourth installment in this highly anticipated stealth action franchise to drive PlayStation 3 hardware sales even more than the release of Grand Theft Auto 4. Now, this speculation is mainly due to the fact that it's an exclusive title for the platform and the game being packaged in an attractive PS3 bundle. Now, in related news, the NPD hardware sales numbers for the month of May have revealed that the PlayStation 3 outsold the Xbox 360 by a margin of about 22,000 units, while the PlayStation 3 sold a respectable 208,000 units. Nintendo's Wii console topped the sales chart with just over 675,000 units sold last month. Next, new rumors have surfaced regarding Team Ninja and video game publisher Tecmo. In the wake of the departure of Team Ninja's former boss, Tomonobu Itagaki, gaming website OneUp.com has reported that up to 36 members of Team Ninja may be heading out of Tecmo's doors. The unconfirmed rumors state that in a similar move to Itagaki's departure, the employees are planning to serve Tecmo with a class action lawsuit in regards to unpaid bonuses for completed games. So far, Tecmo has tried to comfort Team Ninja's fans by confirming that several new projects were already underway. We'll continue following the story as it develops. And finally, from the This Can't Be True file, the movie version of Postal won the Best of Festival Award from the Hoboken International Film Festival. And from the You've Got to Be Kidding Me file, Uwe Boll walked away with a Best Director prize. So get your ice skates, kids. Hell has finally frozen over. Well, that's it for today's gaming update. If you ever want to take Xplay on the go, you can download our podcast. Just search for Xplay on iTunes and you're good to go. But now, let's go over to Adam for some intense mustache action.
I like mustaches. They tickle. I am a happy man today, not just because I love sneaking around pranking guys and little tag-along robots. It's mainly because we can finally put all of the rumors, speculation, and balderdash to bed. Metal Gear Solid 4 is finally out, and since everything's been spoiled by trailers and the internet, there's only one question left to answer.
War has changed, and he who controls the battlefield controls history.
Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots has been called many things. The reason to buy a PlayStation 3, the final chapter in the Metal Gear Solid saga, the next step in game storytelling. But is it any good? First, to get it out of the way, yes, the game has cutscenes that stretch past the hour mark a couple of times. Yes, it installs to the PS3 hard drive between each act. No, neither of these things are a problem. Wait a minute, you say. Did Xplay just say hour-long cutscenes were not a problem? Yes, we did, and I'll tell you why.
Go ahead, give her a squeeze.
The biggest leap MGS4 makes in terms of presentation is not the gorgeous visuals, but the elimination of the codec as a narrative device. You still get brief mission updates and info through it during gameplay, but the story is told entirely through beautiful real-time cinematic sequences that are far easier to watch than 10 minutes of green-tinted talking heads babbling on about nukes and the la-le-lu-le-lo.
It can't be.
Oh, that gets explained, by the way. We're not going to talk about the story really because, hello, spoilers. But if you have a question about the Metal Gear storyline, it's almost certainly answered in Metal Gear Solid 4. It's surprisingly satisfying, and Kojima has progressed a lot as a cinematic storyteller, even in the time since Metal Gear Solid 3. The game is essentially 20 hours of payoff for fans who have followed the series' twisting plotline for the last 21 years. If you're not a fan, a lot of the storyline and little references throughout it are going to go right over your head. But there's more to MGS4 than just pretty cutscenes. The revamped gameplay finally brings Metal Gear Solid into the modern gaming age, featuring over-the-shoulder and first-person aiming usable at will. Snake spends a lot of time sneaking through firefights, and all the activity around him makes the world of MGS4 feel far more alive and real than any of the previous games. Snake's still better at hiding and sneak attacking than he is in a stand-up gun battle, but the controls feel much more intuitive than ever before. The variety in MGS4 is also worth noting. Each of the 5 acts in the game boasts fresh twists to the gameplay and unique environments. Don't expect the same old Metal Gear action throughout. Snake ends up in some completely new situations and surprises abound.
Good.
There really isn't a single wrong move in the gameplay section. Each area is intense and fun to sneak or fight your way through. The boss battles are some of the best ever seen in a video game, with a couple that will definitely be talked about for years to come. The customizable weaponry and the Octo-Camo suits offer more freedom to choose your playstyle than any previous Metal Gear. Metal Gear Online brings you the newly improved gameplay into the multiplayer arena to test your skills against other wannabe Snakes. Bonus items and challenging difficulty modes encourage multiple playthroughs. PlayStation 3 owners were hoping Metal Gear Solid 4 would be good, but Kojima Productions has ended up delivering something fantastic. A truly solid 5 Snakes out of 5.
Yay. Now, we're fairly confident that this is a Game of the Year contender. Now, Metal Gear Solid 4 features some of the greatest, if not the best, boss battles we've ever encountered. The series is famous for its colorful, challenging villains. And here's our 5 favorites in today's X list.
At number 5 is Liquid Snake from Metal Gear Solid. Forget stealth tactics and knocking on walls. The game's finale is an epic bare-chested brawl atop Metal Gear itself.
Number 4 is the Cyborg Ninja from Metal Gear Solid. In this fight, you had to act like a man and fight with your fists. That's a tough proposition for many gamers.
And at number 3 is The End from Snake Eater. Here you engage in a sniper battle with the oldest man alive. You can shoot his pet bird to piss him off or merely save the game and wait a week for him to die of old age.
Number 2 is Psycho Mantis from Part 1. While it may seem silly in retrospect, his ability to read your memory card saves and make the controller move with his mind was creepy as hell.
But the number 1 boss battle ever is The Boss from Snake Eater. In this final duel, you're treated to beautiful imagery, swelling music, brutal combat, and an emotional conclusion. That's how you end a game.
We all get a chance to play God very soon, thanks to Will Wright's 4. Now, before this Galactic Sandbox gets released, you can get a head start on the Egomania by designing the beings that will inhabit your world. Here's your all-access look at Sport's Creature Creator, which is available online tomorrow. Sport's new Creature Creator is coming out on June 17th. So we pulled ourselves out of the ocean, evolved some wings, and flew up to Emeryville, California to talk with Lucy Bradshaw, the executive producer on the game.
The Creature Creator is just one aspect of Spore. It's where you get to create your own creatures, come up with anything you want to do, place arms, legs, heads on them, and the game just brings them to life.
We also talked with Carol Shaw, one of the producers on Spore, about the community aspect of the game.
The Creature Creator we really wanted to make about, how do I share my creatures and get to gain notoriety in the community for them? You'll be able to take pictures of it, or you'll be able to take a movie of it and upload that directly to YouTube from the game.
Maxis is offering 2 versions of the Creature Creator.
Now, we're releasing this for free as a free download, and it's a trial version, and we also have a complete version that you can buy for $10. Now, That's the fun part. You get to play with your creature, you can paint your creature, build creatures.
If it looks like you'll have a lot of freedom to design whatever you want, well, that's because you pretty much do.
Amazing freedom. Everything that we did in terms of procedural animation, procedural texturing, compression of the content, it was so that players could pretty much make anything they could imagine. You can have 8 arms, 8 legs, 2 heads, 3 heads. It's an amazing, fun tool to use.
When the full version of Spore comes out, you'll be able to drop all those creatures you've been creating and collecting online right into your game. You can even follow how your creatures are doing in other people's games around the world.
They'll be able to track their creature if I do things like extinct it. So if I go and extinct a creature that Lucy, my boss, made, then she'll get a note saying like, Carol extincted your creature in her game, and then she can, not give me a bonus next year.
Coming up on Xplay, we review The Incredible Hulk and tell you if this game is going to make you green with rage. Plus, we've got a cheat for Lego Indiana Jones that shows you how to unlock another famous character played by Harrison Ford, Han Solo. Then we step into the ring for Don King Presents Prize Fighter. Find out if this new boxing title packs a punch. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Gaming Update is brought to you by Break.com. Great flicks, hot chicks, cool picks.
Fumble! Could be anybody's ball. But Peterson has it, and he scores! But it doesn't seem to matter to the rest of them.
No way! It's worth like $50.
Oh, man, I dropped my coupon book.
That's gonna hurt tomorrow.
Don't fight through the crowds. Pre-order Madden and get a coupon book full of great deals on your favorite brands, like Microsoft, Sony, and more. Only at GameStop. Power to the players. Rated E for everyone.
These New Yorkers know great pasta.
It's really good.
I love it. But they didn't know it was Toscani pasta from Pizza Hut. 3 pounds of restaurant-quality pasta with breadsticks delivered for just $11.99. Now get pasta from Pizza Hut.
J.G. Wentworth's success story. Felicia and the Annuity.
A few years ago, I inherited an annuity from my grandfather. I started receiving monthly payments from his insurance company. Then everything seemed to happen at once.
Felicia's employer moved to another state, and she was left unemployed.
Your money starts to go pretty fast when there's no cash coming in.
J.G. Wentworth knows that a big change in life circumstances can change how you look at your annuity.
I heard about J.G. Wentworth through TV ads.
If you have an annuity that is no longer serving your needs and you need cash now, call J.G. Wentworth. You'll get a free appraisal and have all your questions answered. Don't wait. The sooner you call, the faster you'll have your money. Call now.
J.G. Wentworth helped me, and they made it really easy.
It's your money. Use it when you need it.
Call 866-433-9717. 866-433-9717.
Rated T for teen.
In this home, a family grows. Children learn and play. Bonds are built. But before it was a house, it was a detailed drawing on a plan. The bachelor degree program in construction management in the School of Drafting and Design at ITT Technical Institute offers educational opportunities that can help students prepare for challenging and rewarding careers in the construction industry. There's a demand for individuals with knowledge and skills to manage construction projects. The construction industry needs professionals who can oversee construction projects in accordance with the plans and specifications. Thanks to the hard work and dedication of many, this dream became a home. There are still many more to be built. ITT Technical Institute School of Drafting and Design. Education for the future. To find out more, call 1-800-372-4052 or visit us on the web.
Welcome back back to Xplay. Now, if you're looking to wash the taste of Crystal Skull out of your mouth, maybe you should pick up Lego Indiana Jones and, remember the good old days. Best of all, if you can find all of the hidden Star Wars figures, there is a secret bonus that will let you play as another brash icon made famous by Harrison Ford. And Kristen Holt is here to show you how to do it.
Thanks, Morgan. Traveler's Tales made both Lego Indy and Lego Star Wars, so some sort of incestuous crossover makes sense. If you're sick of playing as an archaeologist and want to shoot first like Han Solo, here's what you need to do. With Lego Indiana Jones, The Original Adventures, it's Indy's turn to take his place within the lexicon of great gaming heroes. One with a little cheat up his sleeve. Your objective? Obtain the ability to play as Ford's galactic doppelganger, Han Solo. In free mode, you'll need to collect other Star Wars faves to achieve the goal. First on our list is everybody's favorite protocol droid, C-3PO. Enter the cave with the idol from Raiders of the Lost Ark. Fire a bazooka off-screen to open a hidden passage. Activate the moving platforms, navigate to the door you opened, and find C-3PO. Next up is Luke Skywalker. Find him in Raiders level Into the Mountains. Head down to the foot of the peak. There you'll find a wall of ice. Select a demo expert, take out the wall, and gain Master Luke. Chewbacca's next. Go to Raiders level City of Danger again. Find some hieroglyphics on a wall. Select a character with the ability to decipher pictographic puzzles, solve it, and enter the cantina. You'll need someone small to access a crawl space. Short round is perfect. Our fourth hidden hero is Cinnabon-coiffed Princess Leia. In the Free the Slaves level from Temple of Doom, you'll find a cave blocked by scrap. It's demo time! Mind your proximity, Leia's got no interest in guys falling to pieces over her. Talk to the guard, and Leia is yours. In the Desert Ambush level from Temple of Doom, find your final objective, R2-D2. Mount a Lego steed and ride to a hill with terraced path. Trigger Indy's jumping ability to access the trail. Equip the whip and pull down to release the cranky bot. Return to Barnett College. You've now earned the ability to buy Han Solo and his blaster pistol to use in the game. Be sure to check g4tv.com/cheat for the latest tips and tricks. Right now, I'm going to send it back over to Adam.
Thanks, Kristen. Now, I think Forrest Gump got it wrong. Life isn't like a box of chocolate. The Hulk is. Sometimes the profit can be pretty cool, like an Ultimate Destruction. But on the other hand, you get the Ang Lee movie and an incomprehensible cloud fight. So how does Hulk fare in the new game? Well, unfortunately, it's a big green disappointment. Sometimes Hulk smash. And sometimes Hulk roar. But sometimes Hulk suck. Hey, guess what? He's doing L3 in his latest game, The Incredible Hulk. Although there is a story of sorts, it basically boils down to this. Hulk smash everything, Hulk never stops smashing. Mission after tedious mission finds everyone's favorite green juggernaut smashing up New York for no good reason. Other than, well, that's what he do or does. He smash. Kind of reminds me of another game. But with way more glitches. Because when things in the world of Bruce Banner aren't being smashed or exploding at the slightest touch, they're defying physics by disappearing and appearing at will. Aside from physics, the game defies logic in general. Could you carry me? For instance, when did Tony Stark get so angry? The upside, even though it all looks the same, just like, well, at least there's a lot of it. Your metropolitan playground is huge. So if all you want to do is destroy well-known New York landmarks, there's no shortage. That's more than I can say for, you know. Plus, when you destroy something, you'll unlock a handy reference card that the Hulk can then go put in his Things Me Smash scrapbook. Neato! Bottom line, you won't like him when he's angry, you won't like him when he's not angry. You just won't like him. A 2 out of 5.
When Xplay returns, we'll review Don King Presents prize fighter. But first, push your brain to its very limits with this trivia question.
What issue of The Incredible Hulk featured the first appearance of Wolverine? Is it A, 180, B, 181, or C, 340? We'll have the answer right after the break. Today's cheat is presented by Edge Shave Gel. Get your edge.
I was an intelligence analyst in the U.S. Army.
Warrant officer with the 18th Airborne Corps.
82nd Airborne.
Green Beret.
91 Echo, dental assistant.
Chemical officer, and I served in Iraq.
The Army taught me how to be a team player.
To be decisive.
I learned how to be a leader.
To be strong mentally
and emotionally.
As it turns out, camouflage is a great way to get noticed. 150 careers in the strength America's top employers are looking for.
I am Army Strong.
I am Army Strong.
See what it's like at GoArmy.com.
For you, it's always been about sport bikes. Put your passion to work with training from Motorcycle Mechanics Institute. Get hands-on training working with today's high-tech bikes while learning from experienced pros. Honda, Suzuki, Yamaha, BMW, Kawasaki, and Harley-Davidson. MMI's strong industry alliances mean you can choose specialized training from your favorite manufacturer.
It's important that the people working on the motorcycles are trained, not only trained to be a motorcycle mechanic, but trained as a factory technician, which MMI offers.
I walked away from MMI with confidence, knowing that I could actually work on bikes.
You can complete your training in about a year, and all MMI grads receive graduate employment assistance. Get the technical training you need at MMI's spacious facilities in Orlando, Florida, or Phoenix, Arizona. Be in demand as a motorcycle technician and get paid for doing what you love. Call MMI now to start training for your new career. Dream it, learn it, live it.
This is you after an energy drink. Unfortunately, so is this. Why do energy drinks make you crash? 1 minute you're wired up, the next you feel worse than before. The answer is large amounts of sugar and caffeine. That's why you should try a new liquid energy shot called 5-Hour Energy. With 5-Hour Energy, you can leave grogginess behind and sail through your day without feeling jittery, tense, or you know. That's because 5-Hour Energy contains a powerful blend of B vitamins for energy and amino acids for focus, alertness, and better mood. There's zero sugar, about as much caffeine as a cup of coffee, and only 4 calories. The 2-ounce shot takes just seconds to drink, and in minutes you're feeling bright, awake, and productive. And that feeling lasts for hours. So if your energy drink makes you crash, switch to 5-Hour Energy. Hours of energy now, no crash later. Find out if 5-Hour Energy is right for you. It's available at these fine stores. Or for more information, go to 5hourenergy.com.
If you aren't watching Code Monkeys,
holy poke crap in a box,
then you're missing out.
Give me the best boob job $200 can buy.
On the best 8-bit animated series in history.
Quick, help me put them in my mouth.
It's bigger.
I put my action in your ear.
What?
Better.
I am Cock Goblin.
And smarter.
Smell my finger.
Than last season.
I'm home.
Where's my dinner, bitch?
Ow!
Catch an all-new Code Monkeys, Sunday night at 10. Part of G4's Stay Out of the Sun Summer.
Wrong end of the joystick stuck up in the handhold. You're in line for a pitfall, kid, you get owned. In terms of your 2-player mastery, this is once per scan line, not hide and seek. And I'm the pride of geeks who are shameless and brazen in their snobbery over whose console is most ancient and most Asian. Bootleg or legit, emulated rear projection on the side of a blimp. Elevated, point up, point out the pixels, but don't miss your button finger whip for snapper. This old rapper will top your score with his best. Front already did a Polaroid attest.
It's a nerd's world.
Stay out of the sun with G4 all summer long. Before the break, we asked you what issue of The Incredible Hulk featured the first appearance of Wolverine. The answer is A, 180. Most people think issue 181 is Wolverine's first appearance, but he actually makes a cameo in the last panel of issue 180.
Welcome back to Xplay. Don King's been involved in many ventures over the years, some more scrupulous than others, but now he is finally stepping into the world of video games. With Fight Night still missing in action, Take-Two has arrived with their new boxing franchise endorsed by the Magnifitastic One. Here's our review. Long before Fight Night Round 3 ever graced your console, there was an even bigger name in boxing.
The kid came to me, and I gave him the keys to the kingdom. The Don Kingdom, baby.
Yes, well, it's probably been a while since you saw Don King, but that's all going to change with Don King Presents Prize Fighter. You can jump into the ring with over 30 famous boxers, but a little Rocky Marciano isn't quite enough to make this game a heavy hitter. Now, in a perfect world, a good boxing game would have, well, good boxing. But this is not a perfect world. And when it comes to controls, Don King presents a whole lot of button mashing. And thanks to bad animation and subpar collision detection, you might catch your glove teetering on the supernatural as it goes right through your opponent's body. In short, the matches are more frustrating than running a comb through Don's hair. The best part of the game is the career mode. It features video interviews,
no comment,
training minigames, historical matchups, and in-depth character customization. And if you get pumped up when you hear Eye of the Tiger, well, you're in luck. But when you compare it to the far superior Fight Night Round 3, you kind of wish that Don King would stick with what he does best, making up words and evading taxes.
The extreme spectacularity.
Don King Presents Prize Fighter throws 2 jabs out of 5.
In the still of the night, you can hear it coming for you. It's the Xplay replay. On today's show, we reviewed Metal Gear Solid 4. The game works on all levels and features some of the best cutscenes you'll find anywhere. Yes, it could be the biggest fan service game ever, but it's also incredibly fun to play and watch. Snake's last mission, that's in 5 out of 5.
We also saw the Incredible Hulk. The real abomination in this game is the awful pop-ins. The gameplay is one-dimensional, earning this Hulk a 2.
And finally, we saw Don King's Prize Fighter. This is less like $1 million baby and more like a buck and some change baby. There's too much button mashing and bad animation to warrant anything more than a 2.
Tomorrow on Xplay, we get some FaceTime with Todd Howard, the executive producer of Fallout 3. Find out what's in store for you in this apocalyptic blockbuster. Then we kick the tires of NASCAR 09 and tell you if this racer smokes the competition. Plus, get ready to lock and load. Don't miss Xplay's countdown of the 10 most badass weapons in all of gaming. Be here for all this and more at 8 p.m.
And we're going to be reviewing Secret Agent Clank for the PSP.
Yes.
But this weekend,
Metal Gear.
that's all it was about.
It was all about Metal Gear. You know, it's weird. It definitely starts you out, and there's all those like little things like no place for Hideo, no place to hide. There's like little clues in there and little fun things to check out and look at.
It's just, I don't know. I mean, this definitely is going to be on the short list for Game of the Year. It's just amazing.
It's very well thought out. See you next time. Thanks for watching.
If you dig this, then you dug this, cause I'm all about the nerd life, ward life. If you dig this, then you dug this, cause I'm all about the nerd life, ward life.
You make me invisible.
The premium Dell XPS M1530 with Windows Live Photo Gallery. Load, edit, and share your photos. And for a limited time, get a flip video camcorder, all for just $9.99 or finance for less than $2 a day. Go to Dell.com or call now. Dell, yours is here.
With over 1 billion movies delivered so far, it's movie time. Netflix.
These New Yorkers know great pasta.
It's really good.
I love it. But they didn't know it was Toscani pasta from Pizza Hut. 3 pounds of restaurant-quality pasta with breadsticks delivered for just $11.99. Now get pasta from Pizza Hut.
Whiskey, whiskey, Nancy, whiskey. Whiskey, whiskey, Nancy, oh.
How would you like to run a business of your own from the comfort of your own home? Be your own boss, set your own hours, and make great money. It's not as crazy as it sounds.
Last year, I made over $100,000 a year from my home.
I just made a down payment for our vacation home, working part-time.
We gave up our jobs.
People thought we were crazy.
And we took in over $250,000 in our first year.
Yeah, you have to be crazy to visit this website and find out how to start your home business. Crazy like a fox. There are thousands of opportunities for you, full or part-time. Live the lifestyle you've been dreaming of. The secret is in this success kit. To get yours, log on now.
Next year, my goal is $500,000.
I made $5,000 yesterday.
We've made enough to spend winter in Hawaii.
Crazy? I don't think so. Log on now to get your success kit.
Coming up today, we've got brand new Gears of War 3 details straight from the game's creators and the top 5 most badass weapons to ever appear in video games.
Plus, we'll reveal new cheat codes to unlock a ton of new cars in Grid, the best racing game of the year in today's cheat. Xplay starts right now. Xplay, now available in pulp-free and with extra pulp.
Yum.
I'm Kristen Holt, filling in for Adam Sessler, who's off on assignment digging up some new top-secret games for you.
Is that what he told you?
Yeah.
I'm Morgan Webb. We're coming to you from the G4 studios in Los Angeles on Wednesday, June 18th. On today's show, we have got the 5 biggest games in Japan right now. Are they really ahead of the curve or just plain nuts? We'll let you decide.
We'll take a look at some truly perplexing DS games based on this summer's blockbuster movies. Plus, I've got a new cheat for you in one of our favorite games of the year, Grid. But first, let's get the day's top headlines in the gaming update.
Itagaki Watch 08 continues with new developments regarding Dead or Alive creator and former Team Ninja leader Tomonobu Itagaki. In an effort to protect their company, game publisher Tecmo has ordered a gag order against him. It states that Itagaki is not allowed to take confidential information outside of Tecmo, talk about or criticize the business of Tecmo, make inflammatory remarks which may hurt Tecmo, and perhaps most importantly, Itagaki is not allowed to talk to the media. Now, Xplay contacted Itagaki for comment just moments after the gag order was officially issued, and as a result, he could only say, it was very illuminating. Valve Software has announced a new update for Team Fortress 2. The game's flame-throwing Pyro has received 3 new weapons, including a flare gun, backburner, and the axe extinguisher. The update also includes a community map pack with 2 new maps called Fastlane and Turbine. Topping off this Team Fortress update are 35 new Pyro achievements. Gamers with a registered Steam account can download and play the full version of Team Fortress 2 for free this weekend until June 22nd. And finally, Danish video game website Game Reactor recently interviewed Gears of War 2 designers Kudo Tsunoda and Cliff Bleszinski. Rather than assuming anything, Bleszinski says that if Gears of War 2 is a success, they'll consider looking into a 3rd game. He added that if the 3rd game sold well, they'd consider making a 4th game in the series. Kudo Tsunoda chimed in by saying he felt the gameplay in the first Gears of War was a bit repetitive, and if he were to grade it on an imaginary badass scale, it would get an 8 out of 10. He then added that Gears of War 2 would appear as an 11. I guess someone's seen Final Tap. That's it for today's gaming update. For the latest news, be sure to check out our website, g4tv.com/xplay. Now, as the kid from Pearl Jam's Jeremy video can attest, guns are fun. Yesterday, we started running down our top 10 most badass weapons in gaming. Today, we continue the countdown and get you to number 1. Trust me, you're gonna need more than a permit to wield some of these. As the world's foremost video game historians, we here at Xplay take our responsibility seriously. That's why we decided to count down the top 10 most badass game weapons ever created. On yesterday's show, we revealed that Altair's Hidden Blade from Assassin's Creed is number 10. Everything you can pick up in Dead Rising is number 9. 8th place goes to the Hammer of Dawn from Gears of War. Number 7 is the Groovatron from Ratchet & Clank Future Tools of Destruction. And the 6th spot goes to Ryu's Sight from Ninja Gaiden 2. Now let's continue counting down the hits. And number 5 on our list is none other than the spread gun from the original Contra. Thanks to this powerful particle pusher, you can spray your enemies with a wide blast of generic projectiles. Our fourth favorite weapon is one that's a little bit more graphic than Contra's spread gun. Well, actually make that a lot more graphic. The Turok series Cerebral Bore is exactly what it sounds like. A gun that fires off a brain-seeking projectile which drills into the heads of your enemies and then explodes. Yeah, not a very dignified way to die. As bizarre as that weapon sounds, it can't compare to our third most badass game weapon, Pandora's Box. As featured in Devil May Cry 4, Pandora's Box is a mysterious-looking suitcase that, when opened, produces a bizarre variety of weapons, each one more ridiculous than the last. Now, if they'd only used this weapon on whoever wrote the game's agonizingly bad dialogue.
You can hide that body, but that smell? Ooh, there's no covering up.
And number 2 on the list is the gravity gun from Half-Life 2. Finally, you have the ability to pick up virtually anything and use it as a dangerous projectile. When you first get the weapon, it can only be used for metallic objects like razor blades and explosive tanks. But later on in the game, the gravity gun can even be used on people. That never gets old. And at number 1 on our list of the most badass game weapons is, you guessed it, the BFG 9000 from the Doom series. Sure, it may not be as fancy as the gravity gun or as gory as the Cerebral Bore, but this classic was the first weapon that really made us swoon. Plus, the weapon's name stands for the big gun, and that F doesn't stand for French toast. Yes, the BFG 9000, truly the most badass game weapon of all time.
You know, with gas prices nearing $5 a gallon, it makes sense to cut back on driving or eating. So why go to a store to get your games when you can just buy them from the comfort of your own home? A good diet and transportation are for suckers. Here's what we need to buy this week in the download. First up in this week's crop of freshly downloaded games is Elements of Destruction, available on Xbox Live Arcade for 800 Microsoft points. Tornadoes, earthquakes, and lightning are all at your fingertips. Take that, local small businessman. Eat it, peaceful suburbanite. They all had it coming. The game is enjoyable, if a bit lightweight. You can play through solo missions or against your friends, but we recommend getting the demo before you pay for the full version. Wolf of the Battlefield Commando 3 is an old-school arcade-style run-and-gunner that's been given a three-dimensional HD facelift. But hey, let's be honest. Odds are most of you will be downloading Wolf of the Battlefield Commando 3 because it comes electronically bundled with the Super Street Fighter HD Beta. So would you really listen to us, even if we told you it might not be worth 800 Microsoft points? Didn't think so. Our final game this week is Samurai Showdown. Yup, it's a versus fighting game, and if you already have any of the multitudinous Street Fighter games on your virtual console, you might want to skip this one. There are interesting characters to play, but there's nothing that Samurai Showdown can do that Street Fighter doesn't do better. Save the 900 Wii points for something else you may have your eye on.
Be smart and avoid killer bees and locusts this summer. Stay out of the sun and keep it on G4.
This July, G4 is E3's official broadcast sponsor and your way to get inside the year's biggest video game event.
We are going to bring you live, commercial-free E3 spotlights on Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo, plus the latest breaking news and exclusive hands-on demos.
You won't find E3 coverage this extensive anywhere else. E3 08 Live week-long coverage begins July 14th, presented by Wendy's. Only on G4. Visit g4tv.com/sun for details.
Now, the Japanese are always on the cutting edge of gaming and tech culture. While some of their imports are strange and twisted, others turn out to be international sensations. If you want to know what's in store for the future of gaming, all you have to do is see what's big in Japan. At number 5, we have Yamamura Misa Suspense. Well, we're not going to read the whole name because it's 10 pages long. This interactive mystery game for the DS sold 38,000 units in its first week. Here's something that's not a mystery: why this game will never be brought to the US. Number 4 is Mario Kart Wii. The latest turn in the hard driving series picked up another 39,000 units. Our only question is, do they use the stupid wheel peripheral over there? Because we definitely don't. Sliding into third is GKO Power Pro Baseball Portable 3 for the PSP. Believe it or not, this super deformed baseball sim sold 43,000 copies in its second week, proving that the Japanese love American sports, provided that they're acted out by adorable midget cartoon characters. Number 2 is Fushigi no Dungeon Furai no Shiren 3. This is an RPG for the Wii that comes from the developers of the early Dragon Quest games. This very Japanese dungeon crawler sold 59,000 units in its debut week. And coming in at number 1 on Japanese sales charts is Dragon Ball Z Burst Limit. Leave it to this franchise to pound home almost 100,000 units sold in its first week on store shelves. Hard to believe that it's been over 2 decades since the Dragon Ball franchise was born. And even harder to grasp that it still sells games. Lots of games.
Your game is over.
Coming up on Xplay, get your motor running. We have a grid cheat that will have you behind the wheel of the car of your dreams in our favorite racing game of the year. Then, summer movies are great, but DS games based on summer movies have us screaming, what the Find out which blockbuster adaptations you need to stay away from. Plus, Adam's getting his own talk show, and we've got a sneak preview. You don't want to miss it. Stay tuned. Gaming Update is brought to you by Break.com. Great flicks, hot chicks, cool picks.
LG and Netflix ride the Blu-ray wave. The feed starts in 60 seconds.
Flush out the old, pour in the new. Get Advance Auto Parts 50/50 antifreeze for just $6.98 a gallon. Sale ends August 30th. So whatever you're working on, Advance will help you keep the wheels turning.
Let me ask you, do you think your feet don't follow? Talking with your mouth, but your head is hollow. Or maybe when the
Skin so clear, it's the new hello. Introducing new Skin Perfecting Wash from Clearasil with added moisturizing ingredients for clear skin all day, every day. Clearasil may cause confidence.
Hey guys, I'm Layla Kaylee with The Feed, brought to you by Mazda 3. It's official, the LG BD300 Blu-ray player has teamed up with Netflix, and the combo promises to be a perfect pair. Costing under $500, this Blu-ray player will allow Netflix users to stream content at no extra charge. The player will hit shelves this fall. In other news, Panic at the Disco and Dashboard Confessionals co-headlining tour will be adding everyone's favorite video game Rock Band to the lineup. Fans will be invited to come on stage between acts and compete head-to-head, ready to drumsticks gamers. All right, guys, that's all for now. Visit us on the web at g4tv.com/thefeed for more of the news you need to know. I'm Layla Kaylee, and you have just been fed.
See Star Trek Season 2 like you've never seen it before.
Fire those phasers!
Brilliantly remastered with enhanced visual effects. All 26 episodes and great bonus features.
Fascinating.
Star Trek Season 2, the remastered DVD edition. Own it Tuesday.
Dude, who uses a body wash to get clean?
This won't increase my ability to mate.
It's gonna make the ladies want to smell me. Just put their nose and just...
Finally, a body wash for grown-ups. New Nivea for Men body wash has a fresh, subtle scent and is good for your skin. Works for me. Nivea for Men, what men want.
There's strong, and then there's Army Strong. See what it's like at GoArmy.com.
Hit 5-star and check out meet5star.com.
Guys, I have some news.
What?
I'm trading this game in at GameStop tomorrow.
Whoa. What about all we've been through together? The killer levels, the merciless ambushes, the painful incinerations. Isn't that worth something?
Yeah. About $15.
150 titles are worth $15 or more when you trade them in for a new game at GameStop. Power to the players.
A new era in gaming is dawning. The big three will collide at E3 in the battle for next-gen supremacy. Who will shape the future? G4 presents E3 08 Live. Which gaming Goliath will push game design to new limits? What hot new titles will shock and awe you? Only G4 is there live to find out. E3 08 Live. Week-long coverage starts July 14th, only on G4.
Hey guys, do you think Resident Evil 5 will be as groundbreaking for the series as Resident Evil 4 was?
Welcome back to Xplay. Thank you for your question. No, I think that Resident Evil 4 was a great game. It was hugely popular. Everybody really loved it. What are they going to ruin that by redoing the franchise?
Yeah, exactly. What did you say? It's just going to be more offensive, right?
Yeah, I think that there's definitely some potential for people taking offense to this game. We've talked about it a lot. We'll see sort of how they handle it. They probably don't intend to be offensive, but you know.
If offensive is better,
the road to hell is
yeah.
paved with good intentions, as we know.
Exactly.
All right.
Grid is Codemaster's new racing game, and it's wild. We gave it a 5 out of 5. It's a blast to play, but sometimes one bad wreck can throw off your entire race. So if you're having trouble unlocking some of the cooler cars, you might want to grab a pen.
By now, you've probably spent some quality time with Grid. Well, how about you take a break to learn some cheats? If driving 200 miles per hour isn't exciting enough for you, maybe drifting will give you a thrill. Unlock all the drift cars by entering the code TUN58396, and you'll be making spectators nauseous in no time. Now, you've already got the hustle, but let's say you're in need of some more muscle. Well, you can unlock all the muscle cars you need with this code, MUS59279. And nothing spruces up a boring old race car like a fresh new paint job, or as they call it, a new livery. And speaking of funny words, you can get a snazzy Buckbinder livery with this simple code, F938-57372. Next, why not take a spin in the Pagani Zonda? All you have to do is enter M38572343. It's hot, it's Italian, and with this car, you might finally be the coolest kid on the block. And nothing makes a racing game more realistic than blatant corporate sponsorship. So how about a Play.com livery? You're just a button code away from promoting this online retailer. Enter P47203845, and it's all yours. And if you liked that one, you'll love your BMW 320SI with a Game Station livery. The code is G297-82655. So you know what to do. Ready, set, cheat.
Be sure to check G4TV.com/cheat for the latest tips and tricks. But now let's head back over to Morgan.
Grid, definitely worth your ducats, but it's got plenty of competition on the Xbox 360. In today's X List, we take a look at the console's best-selling games for this week. At number 5 is Alone in the Dark. Pre-orders for the 360 version are good and probably helped by the fact that the PS3 version got delayed. Number 4 is Dragon Ball Z Burst Limit. I only have one word to say about this. Really?
Coming in at number 3 is Grand Theft Auto 4. Basically, it's a training manual for immigrants who want to make it big in the good old US of A.
That's nice. In at number 2 is Ninja Gaiden 2, which can often be the cheapest game in Cheap Town. Do you think the boss battle that killed your health was the end of the level? Think again.
But the #1 seller is Battlefield Bag Company. Maybe it's the sense of humor, maybe it's the destructible environment, or maybe it's the solid demo. Either way, you might want to pre-order this one.
Summer blockbuster movies are always a mixed bag. Sometimes they're good, like Iron Man. Sometimes they're groan-inducing, like Speed Racer. And the story's no different with video game adaptations of these cinematic juggernauts. I guess there's one difference. Most of them are guaranteed to be bad, and some even leave us scratching our heads thinking, WTF. We here at Xplay unanimously loved the Iron Man movie, but you know what we don't love? Having an epic, action-packed summer blockbuster squeezed down to fit on the two tiny screens of the Nintendo DS. Yes, nothing says explosive comic book mayhem like a Lilliputian Iron Man buzzing around in circles in the desert. Nintendo DS, what the Prince Caspian, the biblical allegory turned fantasy novel turned adventure movie turned handheld game. But under all that poorly obscured Muslim bashing is a creepier character named Trumpkin. Trust us, you don't want to play any game where the dwarf shoves several forge items in your pouch. Nintendo DS, what the As if it weren't bad enough to have to watch Speed Racer in theaters, now you have to play it on the DS. The Wachowski brothers, and I'm using air quotes around the word brothers here, have committed atrocity after atrocity, from ruining my beloved Matrix to shaving every adorable hair on Natalie Portman's head. But I'm drawing the line at Car-Fu. Did the Lord of the Rings have elf Fu? Did West Side Story have singing and dancing Fu? Nintendo DS, what the Finally, we have the DS version of The Incredible Hulk. Up until now, the only thing that could make the Hulk boring was a ponderous Ang Lee movie. But we have the DS to thank for upping the tedium ante. Come on, the Hulk is a guy that can't be contained by the military, by science, or even by the woman he loves. Yet somehow, the DS succeeded in reducing our beloved green machine to a few flickering pixels. Seriously, Nintendo DS, what the
When Xplay returns, we see what happens when Adam decides to leave the show in an Xplay classic. Stay with us.
These New Yorkers know great pasta.
It's really good.
I love it. But they didn't know it was Toscani pasta from Pizza Hut. 3 pounds of restaurant-quality pasta with breadsticks delivered for just $11.99. Now get pasta from Pizza Hut.
Before I started college courses, I charted these courses.
See, we're on course, on track.
Before I got my electronic business underway, I got these underway.
Bridge, this is main control.
The Navy got me the money I need for college.
They gave me an accelerated course to my business.
Before I start my own practice out there, I'll get the practice I need here in the Navy.
Navy. Accelerate your life.
There is a little bit of sibling rivalry there. Only in video game land is when it happens. It's a friendly sibling rivalry. I always knew that he was watching me and watching what I was doing, so it kind of made me want to be a better person because of it, and that kind of changed the way that I acted too.
Both Jason and I actually took the same ITT Tech classes. Actually, my first class, I walked in and there was my brother.
In reality, I mean, I think since we could bounce the different ideas off of each other, kind of helped the whole situation out.
It's been absolutely wonderful watching you blossom into the incredible young man that you are.
Wish that I could have had as much success as they are having at such a young age.
Without the education that I got from ITT Tech, I would definitely not be able to live the lifestyle that both my brother and I are in right now, having great jobs that we're so grateful for.
It's just really awesome with our life right now.
Definitely good.
We are educators helping people build a foundation for the rest of their lives. ITT Technical Institute, education for the future. Call 1-800-372-4052.
While filming a movie, 3 of Hollywood's biggest stars were kidnapped.
You should have got Oscar. Thank you. That's, I mean, even... Shut up now!
Now they'll have to stop acting and start fighting back. Ben Stiller, Jack Black, Robert Downey Jr. Tropic Thunder.
I don't believe you people.
What do you mean, you people?
What do you mean, you people?
Rated R, August 13th.
Welcome back to Xplay. Adam Sessler is my co-host, the Riggs to my Murtaugh, a man with a long and varied career. And in this Xplay Classic, we take a look at one of his attempts to spring himself from the absolute hell of hosting this mess of a show. I mean, the best show on earth.
Tired of all the fun and entertainment in your gaming television? Then we've got the hardcore program that strips the fun off of the games and focuses on what's really important. Adam Sessler's Opinion. This is Meet the Sess. The fun stops here. It's insightful.
My has more life than the PSP battery. Funny how a company named Rare hasn't put out a good game in 5 years.
It's unbiased.
I hate all of these games.
He's not afraid of asking the tough questions.
So you like Xenosaga?
Yes.
What the is your problem?
He doesn't pull punches. He doesn't hold back.
We're gonna raise money to fund an army and hunt down those steely-eyed insurgents that are green-lighting the Mega Man games. You wanna know how to fix Social Security? You send robot jackals from the future to consume the geriatrics of the present.
Trust us, he doesn't play happy grab-ass with his guests.
Just because Grand Theft Auto San Andreas sold 6 million copies in no way proves that gaming has gone mainstream.
You know, if I ever said something that stupid, I would shave my ass and shoot myself.
The critics are unanimous.
It's like the groundless sophomoric conjecture and proclamations presented by delusional posters on gaming message boards have come to life.
Thank God no one's going to watch this crap, because this guy's an
Adam Sessler.
Do you like RPGs now?
Meet the Sess.
If I cared about your opinion, you'd have a television show.
The fun stops here.
Tomorrow on Xplay, experience the high-flying action of Bionic Commando. Capcom's classic NES adventure is back, and we're going hands-on with Nathan Rad Spencer's latest adventure. Then, forget Jason Bourne and James Bond. There's a new secret agent in town, and his name is Clank. Our review will tell you if this PSP title's worth your hard-earned dough. Plus, Unreal Tournament 3 is great, but it's so much better when you can frag people in Mario's world. Find out how as we mod our UT3 for the PS3. And on Friday, Warhammer leaps off your table and onto your PC in the explosive Age of Reckoning. We have a hands-on demo with the MMO that wants to give Conan a run for its money.
And we also reviewed Dracula Origins for the PC. What don't we have this week? We have a lot of stuff this week. We have a lot of great hands-on demos. Warhammer Online, which is an MMO. MMOs are big right now, so that's pretty cool. We're gonna take a look at that. We'll get our hands on it, and you're gonna be here all week, so we're looking forward to that. See you next time. See you guys later.
Fumble! Could be anybody's ball. But Peterson has it, and he scores!
But it doesn't seem to matter to the rest of them.
No way! It's worth like $50!
Oh, man, I dropped my coupon book.
That's gonna hurt tomorrow.
Don't fight through the crowds. Pre-order Madden and get a coupon book full of great deals on your favorite brands, like Microsoft, Sony, and more. Only at GameStop. Power to the players. Rated E for everyone.
Man, Rihanna's so
talented?
Absolutely.
Yeah, she's pretty hot too.
Yeah, we got stuff that lets you play her music and after you study, of course. Oh, cool.
It's Back to School 101 at Circuit City with the coolest gear for class. Save $180 on this Acer Extensa and get a free printer, router, and security software for just $4.99 after mail and rebates. Plus, get a free PC checkup no matter where you bought it. Circuit City.
I am so beautiful. Good to see you again.
It's slipping! It's slipping!
Oh, stupid tongues. Excuse me, boys. What are you drinking?
We're drinking Coke.
No, you're not. It says Coke Zero on the bottle.
Do you know why we don't like you, eyeball?
I'm two things in one. I'm a man and a pretty smart shopper. So I love that Old Spice has created a product with two incredible products and one awesome product. Double Impact to stripe together moisturizer and body wash. It's perfect. I should know I'm two great things. A man
And a provider.
Old Spice Double Impact. It's two things.
On August 15th, the untold chapter of the Star Wars saga is revealed.
They have nowhere to run. Where is Skywalker?
Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Rated PG. In theaters August 15th. Rated T for teen.
Attack. Attack.
There it is! There's my home base! We made our way up a beautiful stage! Hi! Hi, everybody!
Hello, everybody! Welcome!
I'm Kevin! This is Olivia! Hi!
That's a new audience! That's what I like to see. Hey,
Well, a
everybody!
miracle if you bitch about the lack of clapping for an hour.
And you get the president of the network
You
to
get some
bitch at
cheering.
everybody.
Thank you, guys.
You don't stop clapping. Welcome to Attack of the Show. We are
Yes,
TV's
stop.
only source for all the stuff you care about. What's up, everybody? I'm Olivia Munn. It feels good, even though you're forced. Still feels good.
And I'm just Kevin Pereira. Okay. And if we keep this going, we really don't have to do any work today.
No!
Support our troops! Yeah! We love you, Los Angeles!
We hate Boston! Yeah!
That was Baltimore we hated.
Oh! Baltimore!
Screw you, Baltimore! We're live on Thursdays, June 19th. Thanks for joining us.
Everybody screams like, we hate Boston! Yeah! On the show today, Mysteries of the Orient. Among the top videos on YouTube right now is a confusing video of a Japanese girl sitting on the toilet.
Nothing confusing about that. Yep.
Is it voodoo?
Yep.
We'll do our best to find the true meaning, and around the net plus, we dig deeper into YouTube and unmask the man known only as Fred. He's a character created by a combination of young filmmakers, and we'll tell you about their rise to internet fame.
Also, do chicks like getting dirty text messages?
Yeah.
Yeah? I hope so, but Anna David will answer that question once and for all when she goes in your pants with some sex advice, and then I'll give you the real answer. Then in Web Tools, we'll show off a new Twitter or Tumblr, if you will. It allows you to tell everyone what you're doing at the exact moment in time that you want to. As if we don't have 50 of those tools already, but this is another one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's a good one.
You guys, it's time now to run out the top 5 things on the web.
That's all right, let's do it. Let's go around the net. That's Now there's a tried and true formula for making around the net. All right, we got a vehicle of some kind and a ramp, and of course, a body part.
Yes, that is all true. But today's number 5 ditches the entire formula, and the result, I tell you, Kevin, is the best bike stunt we have seen in a long time.
You gotta tell me. Or maybe his dad proud of him. That's my boy. You go. The difference between that American hero and making it on the de-evolution segment, of course, is water in the pool.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
if anybody wants to retake that again.
And I love the voice of the woman pleading with him to abort. What did she say?
It was tough to hear, but she's like, don't do it. But it's like, his tire's already on the ramp, lady. It's a little,
What are you gonna do?
It's a little late for that.
All right, you guys, at number 4 today, we're checking in with Lil Wayne. He just sold an ass load of albums, and he's
That's
feeling...
an actual unit of measurement, by the way.
Yes, he's feeling pretty good about it.
Yes, when we say he's riding high, we mean it. Here he is saying thanks to his fans and promoting, I think, his new book club.
I think it
Not
is.
sure.
Was popping Wheezy Blog, day one. The book drive be fun that week. Book drive week. Whatever, you know what I'm talking about, what that week. Oh, that week be popping. You get all kinds of books the teachers don't really be teaching that week or nothing. But shout out Shirley Chapatal. Remember I had read that magic book and went to your party, that dude, the magic man, tried to do that trick. And I had read it in the book. Shout out to the book drive. That's where I got the book from. But anyway, nah, for real. But that really happened. Wheezy Blog, Carter 3. Everybody who went and got that, man, I appreciate it.
Wow.
A sign of pity on a run of kind. Thanks, Pootie.
You know what? I have to say.
I'm waiting for him to take off his belt and whip somebody like Pootie can.
And if he did, it'd still be amazing because it's just really great to see Lil Wayne give back something to the community. I mean,
yes.
I mean, reading to the children and really being passionate about a cause, no matter what the cause is, that he feels so deeply about. It's inspiring.
It's moving. It really is quite a tale, and we can't understand him, but we know he cares.
Yeah.
And that's the big deal. And in fact, it's so much so. Here's a look at his youth reading program. It's fascinating.
It's Weedy Rainbow. So, welcome to Weedy Rainbow. I'm your host, Weedy Wayne. Yo, so this book is The Cat in the Hat, and which was kind of dumb, but if you get past the crappy cat stuff, you'll be rewarded with interesting stuff about the hat. Nobody likes it when animals get dressed up. By the way, here's some about animals you didn't know. The harder they are to catch, the tastier they are when you eat them. That's why cheetahs is the most delicious animals. I love cheetahs. See you next time. Weibo. Weibo. I gave a cheetah a lollipop. And he like
Really great cause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the proceeds go to cheetah lollipops, too. So
Yeah.
it's really, you help the kids and you help the animals.
What flavor is that?
It's a win-win. A cheetah pop?
Yeah.
It tastes like cheetah.
Oh.
Coming in at number 3 today is a sketch from LA-based troupe Good Neighbor. And on the internet, we know this best. Finding a good sketch comedy troupe is like finding a vein of gold or reining in a unicorn.
Yes. Now, Good Neighbors already got that, just
True.
so you know. Only thing is, a certain member of the troupe doesn't know his unicorn is from Planet Unicorn.
Hey.
All right, you ready? Yeah. All right, we're sneaking up on Kyle. Kyle, be right. Oh. 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 What? What is that? I don't know, man. I'm sorry. Is that a guy or something? Yeah. That's not supposed to be on here, then. Oh! Man, what is this stuff, dude? What is this, like strong guys and stuff like that? Are you gay, man? Okay. You know that? You've always known that. Well, then who are these guys, man? What? You guys gotta get out of here. I'm sorry, this is a private establishment. Yeah, come on. Just get out. Hey man, you can be open with me. I don't want to do that. Oh.
Oh, man. Oh, no. We laugh, but that video is clearly trying to imply something. I mean, there's nothing to explain there, though. I mean, everyone knows that large sections of Los Angeles have tenacious infestations of topless gentlemen who generally swarm in sleeping areas. I mean, it's a common fact. It's in the, well, here's the thing, and let me tell you, they're a serious problem because, again, fun and jokes, but I had a pack of bed boys, as we like to call them, in my room for a few days last month, and they drank all of my flavored vodka in seconds. I was saving that raspberry Smirnoff. I was saving it. Brody comes in, hey, bro. Oh, no, you're not my bro, Brody. That's my raspberry Smirnoff. Saving it. Long game.
Now it's time for our number 2 around the net. And, you know, every once in a while, I'm trying to save you, while something magical, something so magical crosses our path, and we are so grateful.
Save yourself. Today, we've discovered another piece of an evolving story. That's right, it's time for another episode of Mysteries of the
We did it really in sync.
We did.
Felt good.
Yeah, I tried not to.
Really good.
We did it. Picture, if you will, and I will, a Japanese girl sitting on a toilet. Who is she, huh? We don't know. We don't care. But she then pulls some sort of object from a pocket.
Yeah, but what is it? We don't know. It's just shrouded in mystery, sir. And yet, somehow, this made it to the second page of YouTube. But we are attacking the show. Damn it. We get to the bottom of things. We have resources.
Yes, we do. Sometimes. If you count Craigslist.
And
at $50.
Yeah.
We actually made one of our interns translate this video instead of eating lunch, so enjoy.
でも絶対見返してやるんだから聞こえちゃったからそろそろ戻るわ
All right. Oh, it's the sound of piqued interests.
Because I think we're all still confused. We need help.
Like, it's probably just a viral for the toilet or something.
Yeah.
But if there are any aspiring Orientologists in the audience, please go to g4tv.com/soundoff because we need your expertise.
Yeah.
We're honestly totally stumped on this and we want to know.
Maybe it's voodoo.
Okay, maybe it's voodoo.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, don't worry. Look, our loyal viewers, they're going to come to the rescue and they're going to help us solve one of the mysteries of the Orient. The Orient. Gone. Finally, today's number one around the net item comes to us from someone who's apparently been on our show enough to qualify for a correspondent position.
That's right. We showed a video of YouTube user who calls himself Stuntman89 a few months ago where he shocked himself with a dog obedience collar. Then this Monday he returned, attempting to slide down a ladder in a laundry basket.
Well, all right. The dude's name is Jason. And he's put a lot of effort into evolving his art form. He's no longer just the guy who does stupid stunts in his backyard for no apparent reason.
No. Now he's the guy who shows you how to do stupid stunts in your backyard for no reason.
Thanks, Jason.
Today we're going to learn how to do what I like to call the basketboarding transfer. Okay, so when you're setting up your target area, you're going to make sure that your board barely goes over the object that you're going to jump. You need to make sure that it's stable. You need to make sure it's not going to move at all. You need to kind of be realistic of where you're going to place your second board. The type of basket I recommend is definitely a smaller size basket because if you have a big basket, you have absolutely no control at all. Okay, so that's about all for today. The basketboard and transfer isn't that hard to pull off. And I also found out that the ladder don't work as good.
That's about all. I'm going to get back to puffing my markers.
I like the way you talk. I like the way you talk.
We cut it down. There was like an hour and a half long instructional video
But do you need
on
that
how to
much?
do a basket
Or did we
transfer.
basically see
Jason
it?
needed that much, apparently. But that man is to laundry baskets what Rodin was to plaster. So you keep that in mind.
That is quite a statement.
I know. Actually, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make one like that.
Really? It
more
was
like,
very profound.
Well, he's more like what Wee Man is to munk shots.
Oh.
Is that better? Is that more apt?
Still a statement.
But more believable.
That's true, more believable,
Thank you. If you guys want to get your daily viral fix and check out all the viral videos we have to offer, go to g4tv.com/aroundthenet. And now, stand by, ladies and gentlemen, for a sex face. Yeah, hold it, modify, slide, and hold it, squeeze! And promote.
During tonight's 10 o'clock show featuring 18 After Hours, you'll fantasize about Joe Garcia, a gamer with 100 hours long knowledge of Final Fantasy 12.
That Wii is fit.
Look, you guys, if you're thinking that Garcia isn't our usual After Hours fare, even though she was featured on Xplay, she isn't your typical gamer. She's also Playboy's Miss Cybergirl.
Hello.
Watch her play with our Wii After Hours.
ASL, little Miss Cybergirl. 18 yes, my apartment.
Is that what that means?
ASL.
Oh. know.
It's fine. Right now, it's time for the only news you need to know. Here's Layla Kaylee and the feed headlines.
Thanks, guys. Here's what's coming up in the feed. First, if you thought Apple made a lot of money, you're right. Plus, a little-known musician claims that Coldplay stole a melody from one of his songs for their hit single, Viva La Vida. And a new TV release in Japan lets you watch programs in 3D. It's all coming your way in just a few minutes. But first, back to you guys.
Coming up later on Attack of the Show, we're going to rouse the rabble in the old virtual audience.
Oh, and we'll meet up with the stars who Get Smart to find out how the shoe phone made the transition to the modern age.
That's right, and today's web tool will help you tell everyone what you're doing without using a bullhorn. It's flirt.com, and it's coming up.
You just spit on my lip.
I'll get it. Around the Net is presented by Mentos. New Mentos gum. It's mouth-watering.
Wendy's 99-cent crispy chicken sandwich is made with all-white meat. Because if it's not all-white meat, it's a gray area. And I don't like gray areas in my chicken. The 99-cent crispy chicken sandwich. It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's.
Tame the road. Hand-cooked tires.
Reno 911 Season 5 on DVD, uncensored. You'll never believe what our cameras caught.
What's that?
And it's all exposed on DVD. Whoa!
Can't sell it on the straight, sister.
Reno 911 Season 5. Buy it today.
Your teeth are a living part of your body. And over time, the enamel begins to weaken from the inside. But now you can help rebuild your teeth. New Trident Extra Care, the only gum with Recaldin, a unique form of calcium that penetrates into and strengthens tooth enamel. Trident Extra Care. Chew strong.
Unleash your inner rock star, the Aerosmith way. Guitar Hero Aerosmith, rated teen.
If other weight loss products have you yo-yoing, try new Dexatrim Max Extended Release. 6 key vitamins and 3 metabolizers clinically proven to block hunger all day. Stop struggling. Lose weight safely with the power of Dexatrim Max.
Did you know every Sunday a football fan goes without watching their favorite player?
According to a recent study by DirecTV, over 50 million fans live away from their team.
It's a condition known as displaced fan syndrome, or DFS.
I first contracted DFS when Peyton moved to Indianapolis, then again when Eli went to New York.
Thankfully, DirecTV has a cure.
Never miss a moment of your favorite team. NFL Sunday Ticket only from DirecTV. Every game, every Sunday.
Help fight DFS.
Make the call.
Dry, rough, or cracked? Get Gold Bond Therapeutic Foot Cream. 7 moisturizers and vitamins penetrate the deepest layers like other lotions can't for softer, healthier feet. Look for the healing seal. Gold Bond Foot Cream works as hard as your feet.
It's exploitative.
Eat it!
It's sensational. It appeals to your basest instincts, and you're gonna watch every minute of it. Introducing Hurl, a bold new take on reality TV. 5 contestants enter an intense eating challenge, then stomach-churning test of stamina. The last one to blow groceries wins a cool $1,000. You're gonna love it, even if you pretend you don't. Hurl starts tonight at 9, only on G4. If you aren't watching Code Monkeys,
holy poke crap in a box,
then you're missing out.
Give me the best boob job $200 can buy.
On the best 8-bit animated series in history.
Quick, help me put them in my mouth.
It's bigger.
I put my action in your ear.
What?
Better.
I am Cock Goblin.
And smarter.
Smell my finger.
Than last season.
I'm home.
Where's my dinner, bitch?
Ow!
Catch an all-new Code Monkeys, Sunday night at 10. Part of G4's Stay Out of the Sun Summer.
It's Baltimore.
You love
Baltimore. Hey, everybody, we are live, and it's time for the day's news.
Believe it, here's the feed.
Intended here in Hollywood.
The feed with Layla Kaylee.
Alright guys, let's get right to it. Apple's going to make a lot of dough on the new iPhone despite the big price cut. The original iPhone cost Apple almost $300 to make, but since they placed big orders with manufacturers for tons of parts, they managed to get that hardware price down to $100. So they're marking the device up 100%. That's not even counting the phones AT&T will sell to those unlucky, ineligible customers. They could end up paying $400 for the honor of having 3G. Of course, it's not the only place Apple's turning a profit. They announced today iTunes has now sold over 5 billion songs. Good for them. Most websites worry about being attacked by hackers, not tigers. But when Tiger Woods played Rocco Mediate at the US Open, the event drew so much web traffic that internet service providers thought there was a denial of service attack happening. Then they realized that the traffic wasn't hitting just one site. Instead, it was crowds of golf fans at work checking out the game online. Internet traffic rose and fell with Tiger's ups and downs, and NBC said that they had 2 million users and 9 million page views for the match, which is the biggest audience their website has ever had. Golf is just boring to me. All right, 2 men in Brooklyn managed to hack into Citibank's ATM network and walked away with almost $750,000 from thousands of ATMs. The server they attacked processed ATM withdrawals, and the men got access to hundreds of debit card numbers and their PIN codes. Criminals usually gain access to PIN codes using methods like phishing, shoulder surfing, and fake PIN pads. This is the first time ATMs have been robbed by breaching the computer systems of the bank itself. Good times. All right, it's nearly impossible to get the new Coldplay song out of your head with those commercials running all the time, but now another musician says they stole that catchy melody from his band. The lead singer of Creaky Boards claims Chris Martin came to one of the band's shows, heard it, and used it for the new Coldplay album. Coldplay denies the allegations and insists that Chris Martin wasn't at the show. In fact, they can prove he was working in London on the night in question. They also say Viva La Vida was written 7 months before the night of that concert. I love Coldplay. And finally, Hyundai is the first company to sell a flat-screen TV that can handle 3D programs to the general public. It's a 46-inch LCD, and you'll have to wear special 3D glasses and have a whole lot of cash. It costs nearly $4,000, but it's only available in Japan. But it's not really catching on over there, and there's good reason. There are no TV shows made in 3D. Well, that makes sense. So even if we did get a 3D TV here in the States, we'd have nothing to watch it on. We'll make shows. All right, that's it for today, guys. But don't worry, the feed doesn't stop here. Stay tuned to G4 all day and look for the feed ticker at the bottom of your screen. We'll have all the news you need to know as it happens. I'm Layla Kaylee, and you've just been fed.
Thanks, Layla. Now, this week's Who's Who on YouTube honoree is the most viewed comedian on the site this month. His Father's Day clip has been watched more than 2.3 million times in less than a week.
Wow, here's the most popular high-pitched YouTube comedian right now, simply known as Fred.
YouTube users around the world know Lucas Cruikshank as the amusing, yet annoying, Fred.
Brushing my teeth tickles.
But the creators behind him were YouTube famous before there was Fred.
What did I do?
Lucas is a 14-year-old burgeoning internet star.
I'm scared.
2 years ago, he and his 15-year-old twin cousins, Katie and John, performed skits and musical acts for family and friends, simply as a way to entertain themselves.
I think I saw something on TV earlier. Oh, hey, look, it's on now.
The trio named themselves JKL Productions, representing the first letters of each member's first names. They get together about 4 times a year to produce material for YouTube. The three think up a plot and then let their free-flowing creativity begin. Such is the case with the birth of their most popular character, Fred. And we're still not sure why.
I wish I had a pony.
Lucas describes Fred as a bored kid who has anger management problems, and his mother doesn't even know that he shoots videos for YouTube.
Mom, I'm not using your camera.
In May, Lucas posted a preview of Fred on the new Fred channel. Before the channel was officially launched, the preview video had been viewed over 200,000 times. And the 8 videos that have since been posted have had over 30 million combined views.
What kind of a dad wouldn't want to have a kid like me?
Whether he's talking about losing his meds,
If you're wondering why I'm acting rather extraordinary right now, it's because I haven't taken my pills.
or just going to the dentist,
I have no clue why I got a cavity.
it's clear that Fred's annoying. But it's also clear that Lucas isn't going away anytime soon.
It's like like summer's finally coming, you know?
This makes Lucas Crickshank, aka Fred, among the who's who on YouTube.
What a freak!
More combined views than anything we've ever done. He's another YouTube creator that we've actually failed not too long ago. So
You can't argue with a couple million hits a week, though. So somebody's doing something right. So congratulations.
guys, stick around. We've got some commercials coming up. Is going to be compelled to buy some things.
You have to sit and watch because that's what pays our checks. How I get paid.
I don't get paid.
I get paid a lot.
I have a charity case. We'll be right back.
Like
See you guys.
$20 a show.
You don't get $20 a show.
The feed is brought to you by the U.S. Army. They're strong, and then there's Army Strong. Find out more at goarmy.com.
Why are you guys drinking Coke Zero?
We're not. We're drinking Coke, buddy.
But it says Coke Zero on the bottle.
Well, they must have messed up then and put Coke in the wrong bottle.
I don't see what you...
Okay, eyeball. Why don't you try it for us? Oh, I forgot you can't. You don't have a mouth.
No mouth.
Well, while we're busy drinking Coke, why don't you go stand in front of a hairdryer or something?
Yeah, hairdryer, what?
Real Coke taste, 0 calories.
We are a very close family. Me and my mom are like best friends. I have a degree in computer drafting.
When we went to ITT Tech and we saw the drafting program, I just thought this would be her place, and it was a great school because it was a lot of hands-on.
My mom was the one that helped me decide to go to ITT Tech.
One evening we were coming home, we happened to be driving by, and I just pulled in the parking lot and said, let's go see what they have to offer.
And I started the next day. The teachers, they were very nice, very friendly. Like if you needed to stay for a while and needed help with your work, they'd help you. My passion is coaching girls ice hockey. That was another big thing. I had time to do things that I enjoyed while going to school. And then at graduation, they gave us a rose to give to the person that influenced you the most. So I gave it to my mom. Really, if it wasn't for her pushing me to go, I probably would have still been at home.
I'm extremely proud of you. It's been a wonderful experience to watch you grow and become a real woman.
We are educators helping people build a foundation for the rest of their lives. ITT Technical Institute, education for the future. Call 1-800-372-4052.
What are you doing? Somebody left these new Starburst gummy bursts in here. They have this juicy burst inside. Watch this. We have to get in there.
Unleash your inner rock star. Guitar Hero on tour. Rated everyone 10 and up.
All for that rock.
G4 is like being visited by a badass video game goddess who is way into tight circuit-laced apparel and digging up funny, obscure videos. Plus, she's all over the latest blogs, games, and high-tech gadgetry. This energy-clad goddess/sensei of digital goodness is plugged into what's going on. And therefore, my man, so are you. G4 is like that, basically.
And here we go. Get inside the most anticipated film this year, The Dark Knight, a G4 special preview. Stay at 8 after E3.
It's Weedy Rainbow. Yo, welcome to Weedy Rainbow. I'm your host, Weedy Rain. Today's book is The Polar Express. I gotta say, I was damn surprised by this book. So there's this magic train, lots of snow at Christmas, and they're trying to go to the North Pole to visit the Jolly Fat Man, and how Jack make his magic train if he doesn't pay up this year. Now, I do have one criticism of the book, where the Munchkins, they ain't cool to cut out the little people. That's it. You don't see. Don't cut out the. See you next time. Don't take my word for it. Take your own words, your own damn words. Weezy. Express.
for a commercial break?
No!
All right, fine. Let's check in with the virtual audience.
That's right. They are powered by stick cam.
Whatever. All right, let's get started by talking about yesterday's big announcement of the new video size limit increase on YouTube. Rejoice.
Who do you want to go to first?
Let's talk to Brettman420. Hey! Oh, hold on.
There he is.
There we go. What's up?
Fancy hat?
Brettman, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing, man?
Doing all right, thanks. Are you the kind of guy who wants to watch an hour-long video on YouTube?
Not really, no.
You know, I was talking to somebody recently, and she's like, you know, nobody's watching TV anymore. Everyone's doing YouTube parties. Everyone's coming over and watching YouTube. I'm like, what world do you live in? I was like, that's like old people think.
They're your friends. These are your friends.
I was at a dinner party, and somebody was hanging out,
gotcha.
and I said, you're an idiot. No one's sitting around watching the internet.
Brettman, what are you
doing that?
Brettman, do you still watch TV, though? I mean, you watch Attack of the Show. I mean, who doesn't watch Attack of the Show? But what kind of TV are you watching?
I'm usually just watching Adult Swim and Comedy Central now.
That's it. There you go. Yeah.
Getting rid of all the good television. It's pretty much just G4 Comedy Central.
I'll take that company.
All right, well, I want to ask somebody else right now. Let's ask, I'm going to go another Brett, because he has fancy background.
All right, there we go. Brett with his starry drapes.
Brett, okay, will you become a YouTube partner so that you can post your own indie film?
It looks like a glossy drape to me.
Yeah, totally.
Do you make films on your own, or is that something you're interested in?
Yeah, I'm going to start making them here pretty soon.
Brett, what's your first feature going to be, Brett? If it could be anything you want.
G4.
Okay, yeah, I'll sign up to watch G4 the movie. Can I be in it, Brett?
You have to audition.
Awesome, thanks, yeah.
Send your reel.
Try
We'll
out.
see.
Maybe you'll be good enough for the role of the news chick.
Let's go with, the fancy hair.
Oh, you want fancy hair? All right, Battle Hobo. Let's get Battle Hobo in there.
So
or fancy hair, as Olivia calls him.
Fancy hair. Next, we're going to talk about the band Creaky Boards, claiming that Coldplay stole their tune for the song Viva La Vida. In fact, apparently, if you listen to the two songs laid on top of one another, the music is almost identical. So I'm going to ask you, Fancy Hair, since there can only be so many unique sounds, are we doomed to, just rip off one artist after another?
I mean, there's only so many good sounds that you can have. If you want to make, terrible music, all this means is that there's one more band I'm not going to listen to, since I don't actually like Coldplay at all anyway.
Yeah, but do you think, I think Coldplay hatred for Coldplay is an internet universal, but do you think they actually stole the song from some band?
No, I mean, sometimes songs just sound the same. I mean, you can only have so many riffs, you can't, you're going to have what sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to close my eyes and pick another one.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
We got B Brent 91 and a broken LCD screen on the laptop. So we got a 2-for-1 there. Thanks, Olivia. B Brent 91. You there?
Yeah.
What do you think about this whole Coldplay Creaky Boards song stuff?
I don't know. I think Creaky Boards did do it for publicity because after I heard that, I read that they got like 320,000 hits on their posting.
Wow.
Maybe we should hum the Coldplay song and get it on iTunes.
Do it. I don't know it.
I don't know. I wouldn't admit to listening to Coldplay on air, but... Are you kidding me? Yeah, B. Brent, did you go seek out the song online as well and listen to it?
Not yet, but I plan on doing it after this.
All right, cool.
Oh, well, there you go.
Well, stick around to the end of the show, and then, go listen to it during Xplay.
Well, you want to ask one more person something? Optimus Prime 1.
Yeah, let's get Optimus Prime in there.
Yeah. What's up?
What's going on, Optimus?
What's going on?
Not much, just checking in. Thanks for joining us, virtual audience. Thanks for weighing in, everybody. Really appreciate the time.
Hey, you did it, Optimus Prime. You got on air.
You win! Winners! Sorry to Fat Dude and Fridley Dude and Man Gartz. We'll get to you guys later. All right. So the iPhone officially has 3G, right? Big
Did you get it?
Big deal.
Did you not get it?
No, it's not out yet, but wait me when I can send a text message from my Pumas.
Will you get
You know
it?
what I'm talking about? Shoe phone, bitches! That's what I'm talking about.
That's right.
Hello, get smart style.
That's right, you guys. The movie stars Steve Carell, Dwayne Johnson, Anne Hathaway, and our very special guest yesterday, Masi Oka, and Zach Selman found out more about the new adaptation and some of the cool spy gadgets we can expect to see in the film.
Wow.
In 1965, a television classic was born. Get Smart.
So smart.
Maxwell Smart.
43 years later, the series is resurrected with an all-star cast and an uncompromising director.
What inspired you to resurrect the series?
What made me think it was finally time is Alan Arkin, too old to play Max. But he worked with a guy in Little Miss Sunshine. That is how it happened.
Sorry about that, Chief.
Get Smart follows the misadventures of Maxwell Smart, a less than graceful secret agent. It's up to him and the beautiful Agent 99 to take down the evil crime syndicate, Chaos.
That actually makes sense.
Were you at all apprehensive about stepping into the shoes of Don Adams and playing this character?
Hugely. I didn't want to do an impersonation of it because Don Adams created this character that was very singular. This voice and his mannerisms were so specific. So I thought, I'll take the essence of what he created there and interpret it, you know, the best that I can.
Missed it by that much.
Maxwell Smart, aka Agent 86, would be nothing without the fieldwork of his competent and gorgeous partner, Agent 99.
Now, this show's obviously a 40-year-old classic TV series. What do you think we're going to see on screen that had to be changed to appeal to younger and newer audiences?
Nothing was updated to appeal to audiences. I just think we had to contemporize the film. The original series was very much of its time, but we had to, like I said, contemporize it. So obviously the gadgets are a little bit newer. The special effects are different. The fight sequences are closer to the Bourne identity than they are to the original series.
Did you see anything while I was dancing? Just once, but I don't think you expected him to lift you so high.
How does this role stack up against all the other, action roles you've played, all the other comedic roles you've played?
I love the idea of having this guy, of playing this guy who was really proficient, kicked a lot of ass, but yet he had a dark side to him too. And for me, I love self-deprecating comedy. It's my favorite type of comedy. So anytime I get an opportunity, I go after it, and I love it.
Masioka and Nate Torrance play Bruce and Lloyd, the geeky in-house R&D guys who invent the high-tech gadgets that Max uses, or misuses.
That Swiss Army knife's pretty sweet. Flamethrower in that thing? I mean, come on.
Did you say flamethrower?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you guys geeks in real life?
No.
Yes.
It's a time-consuming, labor-intensive technology.
Spiders have to be individually milked.
This is a field agent question for you, Superstar Agent 23. Okay, you are trapped in the trunk of a car. You have nothing on you but a ballpoint pen, a tube of toothpaste, and a cell phone that doesn't work. What do?
Scream like a woman.
That is correct. That's what we have here. Scream like a woman. Congratulations, Dwayne.
Good,
well
good.
done there.
Thank you.
Get Smart opens in Algeria, Monaco, Morocco, Tunisia, and France on July 16th.
Yes, but if you live stateside, you can see it Friday.
That's right. From movies to the net, it's time to run down some of the coolest websites you should be bookmarking. Can you stop walking behind me?
I don't know if you want to. No?
Oh, you can stay right there. Okay. These are some of the coolest sites you should be bookmarking with Firefox 3. They are AOTS approved, so get ready to attack this.
Oh, that sounds fun.
First up on our list is ThinkGeek.com. Dedicated to all facts of internet geek culture.
Oh, man.
Culture, the site distributes a variety of gadgets, toys, and apparel. Can you do it quietly? Trying to find a good internet signal? How about getting a Wi-Fi detecting t-shirt? Feeling a bit of nostalgia for the 80s? Get your very own 1.21 gigawatt flux capacitor. You can even get yourself a big old case of balls for those late night dungeon raids. The site updates its inventory on a near daily basis, so make sure to check it often.
All right.
Now, with all the USB power gadgets that are coming out these days, it'll only be a matter of time until those ports become the new power outlet. Brando sells USB devices for almost any special need. Want an external SATA hard drive, Doc?
Who doesn't?
Do you also want a USB hub combo?
Sign me up.
Well, they've got it. How about a USB-powered air freshening aroma diffusing fan? I know you want it. They've got that too, as strange as it sounds. All devices are sported into terrific technical categories like computer and lifestyle, and even come with seasonal applications for summer and winter. Now, if you guys are looking for some rather eclectic merchandise, look up the Rare Mono shop from Thanko.jp. This Japanese site features all the super funny fun toys you never knew you wanted. Toys like a hand-cranked, you're laughing because it was accurate, all like hand-cranked MP3 player so you'll never run out of batteries, or one of those freaky bone-conducting iPod headbands so you can run with your music in your skull. Each product page is chock full of smiling Asians so you can guesstimate how happy you'll be when you buy these products. No wonder the Japanese are so happy. Finally, if you want to get yourself a little something-something but can't decide what, check out the Something Store for a measly $10 and free shipping across the U.S. The Something Store will send you one random object. It could be a video game, an RC toy, a digital camera, or even a duct tape wallet. Now, I can't guarantee you'll actually get something cool, but that's what they're saying. It's kind of like, you know, a Roots bag of crap, except the offer is available at all times. The site launched last October, so it's relatively new, but if you're feeling lucky, we suggest you give it a try. Head on over to g4tv.com/AOTS for info on all of these sites and more. You can come back in now.
Thank you. G4 wants you to stay out of the sun this summer and watch our coverage of Comic-Con 08 live.
We are taking you guys inside San Diego's Comic-Con with an unprecedented 6 hours of live coverage. It's my favorite con out there, you guys. No one else gives you this kind of access to the comics, movies, and stars of the pop culture phenomenon.
I will be sober for 4 of them. Don't miss G4's colossal live coverage of Comic-Con. You have to tune in to find out. July 24th and 25th. And if you're a greedy monkey, you greedy monkey.
Don't do that.
And you can't wait until San Diego, then catch our Comic-Con preview. That's July 2nd.
You guys check out g4tv.com/Comic-Con for details. Stay tuned. When we come back, I'll go in your pants to see what girls think about dirty text. Are you texting?
Put it in me. Well, that's what you would text, huh?
Attack This is brought to you by Break.com. Great flicks, hot chicks, cool pics.
What are you doing? I'm right here. Just talk to me. I'm going to cause a diversion and you wanted it out.
Maxwell Smart seems to know what he's doing. At least, we think he does. What happens next? Does the hose spring a leak, getting them all wet? Does the hose go wild, causing a successful diversion? Or does the hose stream water and nothing else? This plan's so crazy it just might work, and you can find out if it does after the break.
Now more than ever, you want to get the most for your money. Look no further than the 2008 midsize Kia Optima. 31 mpg, 5-star safety rated, backed by an industry-leading warranty, and it's priced about $3,000 less than a Toyota Camry SE. Or to put it another way, 3 years worth of electric bills less. The Kia Model Year-End event. It's money well saved. Now get 0% APR or up to $3,000 cash back on the 2008 Optima.
Before you go back to school, make sure you see the scariest product placement movie of the summer. Instinct, only from Sprint. Featuring lightning-fast internet, starring killer texting, and with special guest voice-cued GPS navigation.
Find 125 Lake Drive.
Turn right 2 miles. Going back to school? Get the new Samsung Instinct, now playing for just $129.99, only on the Now Network. Visit InstinctThePhone.com.
When softness lasts throughout the day, you'll never have to hide your hair in a ponytail again. Our secret? A flake-free moisturized scalp. Introducing Advanced Head & Shoulders conditioners with targeted moisturizers. It restores an ideal moisture balance to your scalp and hair for lasting softness until the end of your day. Advanced Head & Shoulders conditioners. A great hair day starts at the scalp.
I faced one of the toughest challenges of my life right here. I couldn't swim, but I can still hear my drill instructor today. Don't quit. So I jumped in, apprehensive and scared out of my mind, but I came up a Marine.
The few, the proud, the Marines.
This is you after an energy drink. Unfortunately, so is this. Why do energy drinks make you crash? 1 minute you're wired up, the next you feel worse than before. The answer is large amounts of sugar and caffeine. That's why you should try a new liquid energy shot called 5-Hour Energy. With 5-Hour Energy, you can leave grogginess behind and sail through your day without feeling jittery, tense, or you know. That's because 5-Hour Energy contains a powerful blend of B vitamins for energy and amino acids for focus, alertness, and better mood. There's 0 sugar, about as much caffeine as a cup of coffee, and only 4 calories. The 2-ounce shot takes just seconds to drink, and in minutes you're feeling bright, awake, and productive. And that feeling lasts for hours. So if your energy drink makes you crash, switch to 5-Hour Energy. Hours of energy now, no crash later. Find out if 5-Hour Energy is right for you. It's available at these fine stores. Or for more information, go to 5hourenergy.com.
This August, Xplay's got game as Adam and Morgan travel the globe, bringing you the biggest gaming conventions in the world.
You want to see them, and we've got them.
Starting with G4's fan-favorite award show, G4ia. Then on to Germany's Leipzig, Europe's battleground for console domination. And PAX, Washington's huge indie gamer culture party.
We just got done playing Metal Gear Solid 4. I gotta say, this is now one of the must-have games.
This August, Xplay's got game, all month long, starting August 7th. Part of G4's Stay Out of the Sun Summer.
Wrong end of the joystick stuck up in the handhold. You're in line for a pitfall, kid, you get owned. In terms of your two-player mastery, this is once per scan line, not hide and seek. And I'm the pride of geeks who are shameless and brazen in their snobbery over whose console is most ancient and most Asian. Bootleg or legit, emulated rear projection on the side of a blimp. Elevated, point up, point out the pixels, but don't miss your button finger whip or snap of this old rapper will top your score with his best. Front a lot already did a Polaroid attest. It's a nerd's world.
What are you doing? I'm right here. Just talk to me. I'm going to cause a diversion and you want to get out.
Maxwell Smart seems to know what he's doing. At least, we think he does. What happens next? Does the hose spring a leak, getting them all wet? Does the hose go wild, causing a successful diversion? Or does the hose stream water and nothing else? Hey, it really did work. Way to go, Agent 86.
Is that the chief?
Is that a dent in his head?
Weedy Rainbow, Weedy Rainbow, yo, welcome to Weedy Rainbow. I'm your host, Weedy Wayne. Yo, I went down to the bookstore and picked up some books for us. This one is called Everybody Poops. This book gets all up in your business. Like last night, I was trying to fry a burrito up, and this book is staring me down from the shelf. That's what happened to Erica. She was driving somewhere, then I watched some Murphy Brown on TiVo, man. That Elton is right, though. All right, that's how it was blown. Keep reading. Weedy Rainbow. Poop.
So, no, you're fine. We're here. Hi, hey.
We're not sponsored by that soft drink.
I have unlimited dirty text messaging as part of my rate plan. I don't know about you, but let's find out if the ladies like what my fingers have been giving them all these years. You know what I'm saying?
So earlier this week, Anna, David, and I got to the bottom of of things. In a world full of questions, we are lucky to have Anna David drop in to give us some much-needed answers. So it is nice to have you back.
Well, it's nice to be
nice
here.
fancy chairs.
I know.
So we can spin and talk.
I feel more adult.
I do.
Which is appropriate, I think.
Yeah, and I can sit up straight for you and for our guys at home. Now, our first question,
they like
Anna, comes from a guy who is tired of mistreating his lady in the bedroom.
My girlfriend likes it when I'm really demeaning to her when we have sex. She really gets off on me saying all kinds of terrible stuff. At first it was fun because it was interesting, but now it's a bit much. What can I do to break this cycle? I really like her and I don't want to treat her like that anymore.
I like it because at first it was interesting, but now not so much.
He's such a cute little thing. It's hard to picture him being demeaning.
So if that's what turns her on, then how do you stop it?
Well, I think that, that sort of S&M, demeaning sex role play can be interesting. And, people like it a lot of times because it's so different than the way they're treated. Normal life, the sort of classic one is like the CEO who
Some people like to be dominated.
Yeah. And women, this isn't a sexist thing. Like, yes, we want to be our own independent people, but, every now and then when a guy just kind of shoves you and takes charge, it's kind of hot.
But right now it's getting a little too much. Right. So how does he if that's what gets her off.
Well, I do think also when it's the only thing somebody is interested in, there definitely could be trauma in her past that she's sort of trying to recreate. So I think the important thing is to talk to her, to really communicate outside of the bedroom and say, you know what, I'm actually not comfortable doing this anymore. Let's talk about like doing something else. And if it is, you know, a trauma in her past, get her to open up about it.
Or next time she asks you to do it, just hit her so hard that it hurts so bad that she'll never ask you to do it again. Leave a bruise next time. Okay, our
Very
next guy...
solution-oriented. I like it.
Thanks. Our next guy wants to use his fingers to work some magic.
Do girls like getting dirty text? And if so, is there an art to the dirty text?
That's a great question. I like sending dirty text. It's
Sending
fun.
them.
Yeah.
Receiving them?
Yeah. Well, I like to send it to, like, you know, have a conversation back and forth. It's just flirty. What do you think about that?
Well, I think the key thing is it's to a girl you're in a relationship with. What I have been on the receiving end of, like, say, the dirty text.
Oh, like a 3 a.m. kind of text?
Well, yeah, there's that. But
Well,
like
I
also
don't
from
like
like the guy I know who I don't think of in a sexual way at all. I'm just like, ew, ew, ew.
Yeah.
Not good. Not good.
Only when you're already
in a
intimate
relationship.
and you're like, yeah.
I think there's nothing hotter when you're a girl and you love, you know, you just have tender feelings for a guy or whatever it is, and then you sort of find out about his secret saucy side through the text. That's pretty great.
That is amazing.
I think the art, by the way, is to be genuine. Keep it to what you're interested in. Don't try to sound like a Penthouse Forum letter.
No.
Don't try to sound like Henry Miller or something else.
Yeah.
Just talk about what you really want to do to her, provided you're not a total perv and you don't want to like hang her
And
from.
specifics are always good. I want to put it blank.
Nothing
That's
we
fun.
could say here.
No, but I can say blank and you can insert your position
Choose
or
your
place.
part, yeah.
All right. Thanks so much, Anna. And you guys, for more info on Anna, visit AnnaDavid.com. And to get even more answers to your sexy questions, subscribe to the AOTS In Your Pants podcast. It is available anytime at G4TV.com/podcast. And submit your own questions by going to G4TV.com/VVM. Also, very exciting, Anna's book, Party Girl, is now in paperback. So if you haven't read it, go pick it up. And it's cheaper in paperback.
$10.
So you can afford it.
Listen, if you want to know the true art of dirty text messages, then saddle up, listen to Papa Pereira. Texts usually limited to like 110 characters or so. So to get your full dirty message across, you got to use some acronyms. You know, everybody knows that LOL means what? There we go, right? But if you add an IOYF at the end, you've got, listen, Olivia, lick it or you're fired. And that's the kind of text that can really get a girl motivated. Believe me, works every time. Oh, sorry. This one's HIWRBETT, which I think it means, hey, it wasn't razor burn, enjoy type 2. I'm not entirely sure. Still ahead, we're failing MTV for not recognizing the We Fit girl for the fake that she is. Stay tuned for the truth. After the break, you gotta reply.
On second thought, screw your leader. Take me to your bitches.
On July 19th, Anderson the Spider Silva takes on light heavyweight James the Sandman Irvin, and you'll see it live and free on Spike. Plus, 5 other great fights, featuring Brendan the Truth Vera and a lightweight war between Hermes Franca and Frankie Edgar. UFC Silva versus Irvin, live nationwide. Go to UFC.com now and brush up on your Anderson Silva history. See Silva versus Franklin from UFC 64 free. And July 19th, it's Silva versus Irvin, live and free. 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, only on Spike.
The extreme power of Energizer E-Squared Lithium, the world's longest lasting AA battery in high-tech devices. Energizer, keep going.
Go to it, SG-1.
Just beyond the gate waits the ultimate Stargate movie experience. Stargate Continuum, exclusively on DVD.
I have very special plans for you. I'm not busy.
Let's do it.
Join Major General Jack O'Neill and the SG-1 team as they face their greatest enemy, time itself.
I'm actually rather good.
Not good enough.
Here they come. How many on our 6?
Too many!
Let's go!
Stargate Continuum.
This I gotta see.
On DVD and Blu-ray High Def, July 29th.
With GameFly, you can get 5,000 of the hottest new and classic games delivered right to your door. Gamefly.com. Over 5,000 titles. No late fees. Start now for $8.95. Games delivered. Product shown rated E through M.
In 9 days, Carl Conrad, the coolest geek in the world, will be watching Comic-Con 08 live on G4 with exclusive coverage of Wolverine, Watchmen, Star Trek, Terminator Salvation, and Star Wars, The Clone Wars. Comic-Con 08 live starts July 24th, only on G4.
If you aren't watching Code Monkeys,
Holy poke crap in a box!
then you're missing out
Give me the best boob job $200 can buy.
on the best 8-bit animated series in history.
Quick, help me put them in my mouth.
It's bigger.
I put my action in your ear.
What?
Better.
I am Cock Goblin.
And smarter
Smell my finger.
than last season.
I'm home.
Where's my dinner, bitch?
Ow!
Catch an all-new Code Monkeys, Sunday night at 10. Part of G4's Stay Out of the Sun Summer.
G4 presents E3 08 Live. A new era in gaming is dawning. The big three will collide at E3 in the battle for next-gen supremacy. Who will shape the future? Only G4 is there live to find out. E3 08 Live. Week-long coverage starts July 14th, only on G4.
Let's finish this show off. Let's put this show to bed.
Recently, everybody, on TRL, over on MTV, they featured the Wii Fit Girl
Yes, they
and her
did.
boyfriend, Giovanni Gutierrez.
You remember them? They're the viral marketers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? The both of them, they work for a company called Tinsley Advertising, and apparently MTV didn't care or didn't know that they were producing a segment about a commercial, and that, of course, makes them today's epic fail.
You probably don't know her personally, but you might know her butt. That is her right there. She's hula hooping for what would become millions of online viewers now. Her name is Lauren Bernay. Come on up here, Lauren.
Now tell me about a little bit about your internet video. Was it planned?
No, it was completely not planned. It was in privacy of my own home. I was at home. I'm in a t-shirt, my underwear, my glasses on, my hair up. I'm doing my thing, and my deviant boyfriend decides to record it and put it up on YouTube.
Lauren, there are already girls copying your video, and one girl's actually got over 300,000 hits. Like, what do you think about that?
You know, all I have to say is I can't compete with Playboy models.
Oh, God. She would never bang a guy wearing that scarf. There's no way. That's how you know immediately that they're
Yeah,
fake.
hey, MTV,
Yeah,
come on.
where's your shenaniganometer? All right, your shenanigans meter. All right, you don't have a team of highly paid hipsters to keep an eye on things like that for you?
Yeah,
Come on.
Like, look, even our interns are trained to smell out of fake. Come
Thank you.
on. Coming up tomorrow on an all-new Attack of the Show, Chris Hardwick will review the Westinghouse 52-inch LCD HD TV and guest on. Extremely affordable 1080p flat screen.
Guys, go to g4tv.com/AOTS for all the things you saw today and more.
Scuba Steve for my flowers.
In case you didn't notice, Olivia's wearing red.
What are you eating?
Tibbs, bite-sized ice cream snacks.
Can I try some? Those are good. Kind of makes you wonder what's going to happen to all the giant soft pretzels in the world.
There you go, baby. Okay. Keep your eye on this now.
I'm on fire!
Do dibs instead. Now in the handy new snack bag.
What's this? Spirit photos.
From executive producers of The Grudge and The Ring comes the unrated thriller with an alternate ending that will shock you. Shudder, now available.
Unleash your inner rock star the Aerosmith way. Guitar Hero Aerosmith. Rated Teen.
It happens to every guy. While you sleep, your skin dehydrates. Prepare to defeat dry skin with new Gillette Dry Skin Hydrator and Body Wash. It combines a deep cleaning body wash with 3 times the hydrators for a powerful defense against dry skin. You'll step out of the shower feeling like you can take on the world. New Gillette 2-in-1 Dry Skin Hydrator and Body Wash. Unleash the power of your shower.
Millions of Americans have made Hydroxycut the #1 selling weight loss supplement.
I'm Brandy, mother of 2, and I lost 21 pounds fast with Hydroxycut.
Subjects using the patented primary ingredients in Hydroxycut lost an average of up to 4.5 times the weight than with diet and exercise alone. I strongly recommend it, both as a new doctor and someone who used it with fantastic results.
I'm Catherine from Texas, and I lost 41 pounds with Hydroxycut. It really works fast.
Get Hydroxycut at supercenters and stores everywhere.
Ever been told that broadband is out of reach just because of where you live? Don't believe it. Say hello to high-speed internet by satellite. HughesNet, the #1 choice for satellite internet service in the country. And you can get it right now. So dump your slow dial-up and jump into the high-speed action you've been craving. Faster surfing, faster downloads, instant email access? HughesNet delivers. And it doesn't use a phone line, so missed calls and dialing in are a thing of the past. All you need is a clear view of the southern sky. HughesNet is brought to you by Hughes, the leading provider of satellite communications worldwide. How cool is that? So what are you waiting for? You're done with waiting. Call 1-800-488-2828 now or visit gethughesnet.com and live the high-speed life in no time. HughesNet, bringing broadband to everyone. Call now. You're welcome.
G4 is like a freaky unicorn that keeps you up to speed on all the games, gadgets, and TV shows you need to hear about. Pretty much.
Road monkey like Fritos. Road monkey like Tavern Mountain Dew. Road monkey, very simple man. With big, warm, fuzzy secret heart. Road monkey like you. Road monkey like you. Road monkey like you. I love you, horse.
Yeah, you like that? Is that what you want? Huh? You like it?
Dave, what are you doing?
My computer is frozen. If I hit it in just the right way, it unfreezes.
Did it work?
Oh yeah, sorta.
Dave, we need to finish this game. You know, because we're game programmers.
Fine, I'll change my pants later.
And when are you going to get this dead donkey out of here?
He is not dead, he is sleeping.
Dude, why is there a dead donkey in our office anyway?
Yeah, it's a prank gone horribly wrong. He's still useful, though.
For what?
Let's just say it gets super chilly in here, right? Then I just cut him open, like a tauntaun, and sleep inside, for warmth.
What the hell is wrong with you?
You know, Jerry, all these questions are really distracting me from programming video games, which, may I remind you, is my job.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, what's the word? It's the Wizard of Oz.
Hey, Mr. Wozniak.
Boss man to you, Jerry.
Dave, are you sleeping inside a dead donkey like a tauntaun?
Yeah, I am.
I dig it. Hey, how's the new game coming?
Good news. I'm a genius. Hobo killer, guaranteed #1.
Wow, great job. Hey, guys, do the old CEO a favor and round up the troops. Meet me in the break room in 10. I have a pretty big announcement.
You got it, Chief. Hey, what do you think Woz's big announcement could be?
I don't know, but it can't be good.
Jerry, listen to me. Your best friend in the world. You've got to think positive, man.
I'm not sure I can make this.
That right there is what I mean. Think positive, man.
Okay, think positive.
See? You didn't die. That was positive. Fire in the hole, hit the deck. Yo, Black Steve, meeting in the break room in 5, buddy.
You got it.
Hey, Woz get you a new gun?
Yeah, I'm trying to get some inspiration for my new game, Cracker Barrel. It's a game where you shoot crackers in a barrel. Late. I'm out of here.
You know, that's really weird because he's not even a game programmer. He's the accountant.
I'm talking about the scientific nacho cheese. The one that has been chemically formulated. Mother, I have to go. I have to go now, Mother. What say you, good sirs? What brings you to Todd's Lair? Looking for advice from the best programmer in the world?
No, I don't like asking myself questions.
No, you see, I am the best. I see. Clever.
Were you just talking to your mom about nacho cheese?
Mother and I share many passions, one of which happens to be our passion for nachos. The other, my passion for her.
Wow. That is really creepy, Todd. When we find out how many people are buried in your basement, are we going to be more shocked or more disappointed by the number?
What do you a-holes want?
Woz wants to meet with us all in the break room. He has some kind of big announcement.
Fair enough. I shall grace you with my presence. But till then, I say to thee, be gone!
Okay, Todd.
I said, be gone! My back!
Hey, Mary, meeting in the break room.
Dave, this is the women's spa.
What? I ain't looking, but I am taking pictures. Hello.
Hey, Mary. How's that game you're working on going?
Great. I think Red Rhonda is really going to teach girls about their periods and be action-packed so boys will want to play too.
That is totally cool.
Dude, you are never going to bone her.
Dave!
Mary, tell him you're unbonable. The door is locked.
Out!
Wait, but maybe the back door isn't.
Security!
Knock, knock. Who's there? Ow!
Hey, is there a problem here?
We're just leaving.
Dave, what the hell are you doing?
Well, Mary, if you must know, Woz said I could put a urinal next to the microwave.
Why?
So I can make sure that my frozen burrito doesn't get overcooked.
But where are the pipes?
What pipes? Whoa. Perfect every time.
Hey, everybody. Good times, people.
What's going on, man? Good times.
You
rule, Woz.
Thanks, Dave. Dave, would you mind wearing pants for this meeting?
You got it, Chief. And I'm sorry to you, Mary, because the free show is over.
You guys all rule.
Hell you
yeah,
rule, Woz.
That's why I'm going to miss you all so much after I sell this company.
What? You're kidding, right?
That!
I feel you, Dave. But you know, to everything, turn, turn, turn. I think we build a great community here at Game-O-Vision, and I know you guys are going to keep it going no matter who the new owner turns out to be.
A new owner?
There'll be a bunch of different buyers checking the place out over the next week or so, and I want you guys to show them what's so great about this place. Dave, I'm looking for you to be the liaison, if that's cool.
You want me to help you sell the company? Are you out of your... Yeah. You know what? On second thought, I think I'll help you, Woz. I think I can be that dude for you. So, Woz tells me you guys are the ones that made Johnny Do Right. I love that game.
At Family Works, we really believe video games can serve a moral purpose.
I'm sure you and Clarence are going to have a lot to talk about.
Hey, guys! Come on in!
What in the heck? This is Clarence. He does all the music for our games. He rocks, and he sucks.
Hey, everyone! Hop in the jacuzzi! It's hot like me!
Oh, gosh. I'm getting out of here.
Keep loving who you love, dude.
Will do!
Hey, Todd, these investors are from Canada.
Ah, yes. Welcome. Dave tells me you're interested in learning the secrets of a top video game programmer.
Yeah, for sure. We'd like to check out the stuff before we invest.
Well, let us begin. First, one must be comfortable whilst programming.
Oh, gosh.
Let's do a little word association, shall we? There are no right or wrong answers. Let's go. Chalice.
Creepy.
No, that is wrong. Let's try again. Dragon's Lair.
Creepy.
All right, dudes, I'll see you in 6 hours.
Those are both wrong answers, but there are no right or wrong, so let's just try again. Barefoot Witch.
So I showed you the foosball table, right? And this is the microwave.
Yes, we're more interested in checking your video game programming department. We've seen a microwave before.
Yes, but have you seen a man microwave a turd?
No.
Well, then consider yourselves lucky, because that is my turd in there. And I am indeed microwaving it.
Hey guys, Dave giving you the grand tour?
Mr. Wozniak, we have been dragged around...
Oh man, I knew 10 minutes was too long.
Dave, did you microwave your...
Yes.
Man, that is a classic prank.
Thanks, man. Now that's a boss.
Okay, I'm gonna go burn all my clothes now.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
But it's a great company.
Man, it's the 80s. People really shouldn't be this uptight. Woz, think fast! Woz, what the hell?
I'm sorry, Dave. My heart just isn't in video games. I want to move on and make the world's greatest computers.
Oh, dude, please, not this again.
These devices are going to take people to places they could never imagine. Anyone who can use a computer is going to be more valuable than a CEO.
No offense, Woz, but home computers are going to be a passing fad, like MTV.
Maybe, but I've got to chase my dreams. I was even thinking of writing a book. How do you like I Was as the title?
Damn it! That is a great title. That's why we need you, man, because you're not a douche. And that's like the highest compliment I can pay anybody.
It's true. He's never called me not a douche, and I'm his best friend.
I'm sorry, guys. But now that Dave has scared away all the potential buyers, I've got to sell the company to...
No, don't say it.
BelecoVision just made a formal offer today.
BelecoVision? BelecoVision is the ass of the gaming industry. That place is where awesomeness goes to die.
More code, more code.
I can't take it anymore!
And P.S., they produce nothing but games.
They do have dental.
Shut up, dude. Waz, please. You can't sell out to BelicoVision. There has to be another option.
Well, there is one investor you haven't scared off yet. A Texas businessman by the name of Bob Larity.
Sounds perfect.
What?
Because he's not BelicoVision, Jerry.
But selling to anyone without discussing it with my employees wouldn't be the Waz way. To the outdoor fun zone and barbecue pit.
Man, I am gonna miss this guy.
Yeah, he's the best.
The horn of consensus has sounded.
The great and powerful Waz has arrived!
My friends, this is as much your company as mine. That's why I'm going to settle this by a majority vote, and I promise to accept whatever bid you choose. So, everyone who would like to work for BelicoVision, please raise their hands. Everyone who wants to work for Mr. Larity, please raise your hands. We should have a majority. Did someone abstain?
It was Jerry, Mr. Waz. Jerry didn't vote. By the way, Mr. Waz, that outfit is very slimming on you.
Come on, bro. Don't be a suit.
Jerry, you know what's right.
He's a witch!
A witch! Burn him!
But we haven't even met Larity.
A witch, I tell you! He consumes baby skulls and fear!
All right, stop.
All right, maybe I'm being a little bit of an alarmist.
All right, buddy. It looks like it's up to you. So who's it gonna be? BelicoVision or Larity?
I guess if I had to vote, I guess I would vote for...
I am so beautiful. Good to see you again.
It's slipping! It's slipping!
Oh, stupid tongues. Excuse me, boys. What are you drinking?
We're drinking Coke.
No, you're not. It says Coke Zero on the bottle.
Do you know why we don't like you, Eyeball?
Why?
Because you are a big, fat liar.
I am not fat. I'm not. Real Coke taste. 0 calories.
Crimes are an unfortunate part of our society. The field of criminal justice is full of men and women, both in the public eye and behind the scenes, working to secure our future. The ITT Technical Institute School of Criminal Justice teaches the fundamentals of the criminal justice system and criminal justice skills. Graduates may be ready to pursue a broad spectrum of careers in the private sector, as well as entry-level positions involving criminal justice, including parole and probation, community corrections, and court systems. Be one of the many dedicated Americans who participate in making our nation a better and safer place for us all. ITT Technical Institute School of Criminal Justice, education for the future. To find out more, call 1-800-372-4052 or visit us on the web.
Here we go again. On August 1st.
Sorry, pal. There's a mummy on the loose.
Beyond death. Beyond imagination.
Hey, mummy. They never play fair.
Lies an adventure that will live for all eternity.
Hang on.
The Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. Rated PG-13.
Unleash your inner rock star. Guitar Hero on tour. Rated everyone 10 and up.
Go for that rock.
When I used to feast like this, I would have a troupe of minstrels to serenade me. Those were great times.
Alas, my love, you do me wrong to cast me off discourteously. Green sleeves was all my joy. Green sleeves was my delight.
Tame the road. Hand-cooked tires.
Wow, that was a big one.
That was a doozy.
How long you been out here?
About 7 years.
Yeah, 11 for me.
Okay.
Hollywood, it's a beast.
You got to pay your dues in Hollywood. You know, sometimes people give me flack, because of the vomit. But I look at it like this. At the end of the day, I'm on television, and they're not.
Amen.
Introducing a bold new take on reality TV. You're gonna love it, even if you pretend you don't. Pearl starts tonight at 9, only on G4.
Well, Jerry, who's it gonna be? Dave or me?
Don't listen to her, dude. She's using her vagina to confuse and amaze you.
Don't talk about my vagina.
You're in a safe place, Jerry.
Unless you pick wrong, then we'll have to you up.
Steven, we talked about your anger issues.
Sorry, Waz. I need to learn to express myself in less angry ways. What are you staring at? I did it again. I'm going to my pool of shame.
I guess I'd have to choose, Larity?
Yes! In your face, Mary.
Ugh.
Oh, God!
Sorry, Waz.
You've got anger issues, girl.
I'm telling you, you can get free rubbers this way. Come on, baby, give me a little bit more of the something.
Boy, are you humping that condom machine?
Yeah? And by the way, thanks for interrupting my Geo session, Tex.
Boys, name's Big T Larity. My friends call me Hoss, and my family calls me Carl. That was my paternal great-grandfather's name. He was a homosexual, died by his own hand in 48. You boys can call me Mr. Larity.
Hi.
And this is my son, Dean.
I like circles, 'cause they're round and stuff.
Thank you, Dean. That boy is R.E. Tarded. Dean, why don't you drop and crank out 100 push-ups? Me and the boys here gonna have ourselves a little meander.
You got it, Dad.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, He can only count to 4, so it's gonna take a while. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boys, there's gonna be a lot of changes here at Game of Vision.
Great, let's hear them.
Shut your yapper, son! No talking while I'm talking. First off, Christmas is canceled. Even Jew Christmas. Whoa! We gotta get rid of this bat problem. It's open season on them bastards. And absolutely no more damn turtles.
Yeah, I hate turtles too. You know, they spread syphilis.
Shut up.
I got syphilis from a turtle once, not from a Mexican whore.
Drop it down!
Oh, sorry.
Listen, I don't know anything about video games, but I heard that you two are my star programmers. So I am hell-bent on having you boys continue to do what's really important to me.
Making sweet-ass video games and getting messed up on hooch, yeah!
No, you goofy-looking cow turd, making me money! I love money. I got a blow-up doll made of money that I make sweet love to every night.
That's messed up.
My love of money has helped me succeed in women's coats, novelty items, and now video games. There are 3 things Big T don't much a cotton to. Bats, turtles, and people who with my money.
Hey, boys, it's me, Clarence. It's your best friend in the world who happens to be gay. Ooh.
Whoa, and whatever the hell that thing was.
That's 4.
Shut up, Dave. So if you boys me, well then we got ourselves a little problemo. Looking forward to working with you two gentlemen. Excuse me, boys. Them bats is good eating. Yeah!
Great. Our new boss is a money-grubbing psychopath. Nice going, Dave.
Well, you voted for him, jackhole.
Okay, so what's the deal, guys? Are we screwed or what?
Everything is super cool. Everything will remain the same. And don't worry, because nobody's getting fired.
What the hell?
Sorry, sweetheart. I need to expand the men's room. I like to walk around like a caged tiger before I take a big steaming tube.
So what are the ladies supposed to use?
Well, if you ladies could aim properly, you could pee in a coffee can. But since you can't, it ain't my problem. Dean, let's go fill up the swimming pool with cement. Black Steven, now you're gonna be sharing an office with...
Like hell I am. Huh?
Flak jacket, son, but nice try. I respect you for it. You got spirit. You have earned your own office. Until the rematch, of course.
When the world is in your hands, how will you rule? The world's greatest strategy game comes to consoles and handheld. Sid Meier's Civilization Revolution. Rated everyone 10 and up.
Or to speak to someone directly, say agent.
Agent?
I'm sorry, I didn't quite get that.
Agent?
I'm sorry.
Spit out your stride gum and chew another piece already, or we'll find you.
Got it. Leave the ram.
the ridiculously long-lasting gum. New Stride Sweet Berry.
I can't seem to make you mine. Kissing around all the time. Can't you see what you're doing to me? You fill my heart with misery. With every breath and a step I take.
Opportunities are everywhere. Be ready with new pocket-size Axe Bullet.
Now more than ever, you want to get the most for your money. Look no further than the rugged V6 2008 Kia Sportage. Fuel efficient, 5-star safety rated, backed by an industry-leading warranty, and it's priced about $6,000 less than a Toyota RAV4 Limited. Or to put it another way, a whole year's worth of groceries less. The Kia Model Year-End Event. It's money well saved. Now get 0% APR or up to $3,000 cash back on the 2008 Sportage.
Before you go back to school, make sure you see the scariest product placement movie of the summer. Instinct, only from Sprint. Featuring lightning-fast internet, starring killer texting, and with special guest voice-cued GPS navigation.
Find 125 Lake Drive.
Turn right 2 miles.
Going back to school? Get the new Samsung Instinct, now playing for just $129.99, only on the Now Network. Visit InstinctThePhone.com.
When I grow up, I wanna be famous, I wanna be a star, I wanna be in movies. When I grow up, be on TV, people know me, be on magazines.
What are you getting ready for? The beach? Fitting into that perfect dress? Getting in top shape for a world tour like we are? Whatever you want to do this summer, train at Bally. It works for us, works no matter who you are. Right now, it's the Bally Last Chance Summer Sale. You can get started for as low as $18 down and $18 a month. Not bad, right? Oh, and looking and feeling your best isn't so bad either.
Be careful what you wish for, 'cause you just might get it. You just might get it.
Call 1-800-FITNESS and join Bally for as low as $18 down and $18 a month. See you there.
Be careful what you wish for, 'cause you just might get it.
The way you watch TV is changing, and G4 is leading the way.
How does it feel? How does it feel?
Now you're in control. Anytime, anywhere. Online, podcast, mobile, on demand. G4, TV that's plugged in.
So looks like I own a video game company. Let's hear some video game ideas, ladies.
Well, sir,
Oh, see, when I say ladies, I mean it as a derogatory term for the men. No offense to the ladies. So what do you got for me, ladies?
Well, I guess since I'm the best, I'll go first. I know what you're all thinking. Todd, how can you top yourself after your brilliant game Space Blaster?
Wow, Todd is such a douche.
Well, yes. I asked myself that very same question, and my answer is thus. Behold, Space Blaster 2!
Wow, Todd.
That's right. 2 ships. 2 blasters.
Double fun. 2 ships is the holy grail of gaming. How did you do it?
Who cares? Thank you, nerd with the cow horns on your head.
Philistine.
Okay, which one of yous is next?
Yeah, I'm Dave, the best game programmer. Anyway, I've been working on several new titles with my buddy Jerry. First one is a game called Nazi Sniper.
I love it, Dave! A Nazi who snipes people.
No, it's actually a guy who kills Nazis.
Oh, well, I don't like it.
Wait, what?
Well, here's the deal, people. It may seem like we're in training camp, but the Super Bowl's actually next week. That's why I can't have any bench warmers on this team. Ain't that right, Benny?
Mr. Rarity, I can have more pixie sticks, please.
There you go, kid. Go crazy.
Fantastic.
That kid's from Korea. Company illegally adopted him. I feed him cigarettes to stun his growth and sugar to keep him playing.
You're number one, Mr. Rarity. You're better than baseball and apple pie together. Yay, America. Thank you, Doodle.
That imprisoned 10-year-old boy is gonna be testing all your game.
Is that legal?
And P.S. I'm making my son Dean here the new head of development.
Yes!
So maybe we can get some good games in here.
Wicked! Let's do it!
Sweet hell.
Okay, I'll say it now. I think I might have made a small mistake.
You think?
Welcome, Stephen. It occurs to me you've never been to the lair before.
Yeah, 'cause you creep me out. What do you want, Todd?
Look, Larity is a fool. A fool, I tell you.
Get to the point, or I'm gonna beat you.
Very well. With my cunning and your rage and handiness with firearms, we can take Larity out. What say you, man?
Yeah, all right, but you gotta give me $20.
Fair enough.
And your van.
Okay.
Yo, and that sword.
Excalibur knows no hands but mine own.
The sword, or forget it.
Very well. I dub thee the Black Knight Protector of Todd.
If I find out Black Knight is some racist crap, it's go time between me and you.
Oh, sweet balls, what has he done?
You like it, boy? I took out all the fun stuff. Too much fun killed the hooker, as they say.
Mr. Larity, Todd, may I have the privilege of buying you a delicious candy bar?
Huh! I don't remember stocking the candy machine with blackfellas. No.
What?
Nice try, Stevie, but I put bulletproof glass in all my vending machines and automobiles. I'll see you later, Fatty, and you owe me a baby Ruth.
Jerry really messed up this time.
But you wanted Larity too.
Woz, let's not play the blame game.
Well, I'm not pointing any fingers, but look where my finger is pointing.
No time for jokes, dude.
Listen, Dave, I'm sorry it's a little rocky right now, but Mr. Larity is a good man.
He outlawed Frisbee Friday.
What?
And he took my urinal out of the break room.
That might have been for the best.
All right, I don't want to tell you this, but he put cement in your saltwater fish tank.
He said he wouldn't do that. I wish I could help you out, Dave, but it's too late. Larity owns Gameavision now.
Lame.
There is one option. You could always come work here with me.
What did I tell you, man? The home computer is dead. Woz, you sort of lack vision. You know what? Forget it. I'm out of here.
Gameavision needs you. It's your time now. It's my time here, but it's your time there. You have to lead them now, Dave. Plus, you can hide your stash in there.
Okay, man. Thanks. You know, we just had a little moment here, and I kind of liked it.
Oh, and one more thing. Have an apple for the road.
Thanks, Woz. Who names their company after a fruit?
Sometimes you need a little push to let go of your Mach 3 razor until you discover Gillette Fusion. It has 5 blades spaced closer together to reduce pressure with less irritation. Switch to Gillette Fusion, Gillette's most comfortable shave.
You see, 5's better than 3. Not at all. Yeah, but in real sports, whatever.
Auto insurance wasn't something I used to get animated about. Until I switched to Esurance.
Paul is an actual Esurance customer. Here we go.
With competitive rates and quote-by-print convenience, Esurance makes it easy to save time and money on car insurance.
And don't forget, if you ever run into any trouble, special agents are here to help you 24/7.
Who knew I could be so drawn to my auto insurance company?
Take a fresh look at your auto insurance. Get your quote from Esurance today.
Fans and critics agree Attack of the Show is time well wasted.
Testify!
One of the coolest shows on TV. Attack of the Show, weeknights at 7 and 10, only on G4. Introducing a bold new take on reality TV. You're gonna love it, even if you pretend you don't. Pearl starts tonight at 9, only on G4.
Are you sure this is gonna work?
Trust me, I'm a genius.
It better be chocolate cake I'm jumping out of.
What the hell is that? A gigantic cake? Oh, it's vanilla.
Mother.
Yes, my lord. Just an office warming gift. Nice office, by the way. Very pleasant in here. Manly.
Yep, just moving stuff in. Yeah, look at it. Yeah, I heard about this. It's one of them fortune cakes with a black feller inside. Hey, Bubba, what's my fortune?
When you're done filling out this personality evaluation worksheet, give it to me.
Are these the new employees?
They're applying for the job.
I don't even work here yet.
Better you taste my whip now.
Mary, are you sure you want to go through with this?
I'd rather get whipped by a crazy man than shot by a crazy man. I really need to rethink my life.
Dave, what are you doing here?
Wow. Even I'm stunned.
I'm not here to take this job. I'm here to stop you guys from making the biggest mistakes of your lives. Listen, we're like a great rock band, like the Jackson 5. Oh, and Jerry Ortito, by the way. Damn. Together, we make kick-ass music, but apart, we suck, except for me because I'm Michael and I'm gonna put out Thriller. But that's not the point. The point is, we need to stick together. Would David Lee Roth leave Van Halen? Would Morrissey leave the Smiths? Would
George Michael leave Wham? Hell no!
Exactly. Look, Game-O-Vision belongs to all of us. Not like this place. This place doesn't belong to anybody.
Actually, I'm the majority stockholder.
You're also a majority douchebag, so get walking before I beat the crap out of you. Now let's get back to Game-O-Vision, everybody.
Whoa, yeah! Get him, Dad!
Sir, please. You've already branded me. Twice!
You gonna wear that on your head? I'm gonna brand you like a steer. Rope him, Dean!
Rod runs a lot faster than you expect for a chubby guy.
Come here, you! I got you! That's what you get for trying to kill me, boy! And I would like to thank you, Black Steve, for letting me in on your little secret.
Maybe Larry's kind of cool after all. Anybody that hits Todd with a branding iron is okay by me.
This pain is incredible. Could someone bring me some children's aspirin? Ugh! They're searing through my first protective layer of fat. Now that's touching bone.
Dude, where have you been?
Dude, I just dropped a deuce in the brownie bowl, which is code for I took a dump in the brownie bowl.
Dave, shut up.
And then I wiped my ass on every brownie in the bowl.
Dave, shut up.
But it's cool because my poop is brown and the brownies are brown, so no one will ever know.
Dave, turn around.
Oh, man.
Gosh darn it, that's the second time I've eaten this week.
Hey, everybody. Good times, people.
You rule, Waz.
In 9 days, Carl Conrad, the coolest geek in the world, will be watching Comic-Con 08 live on G4 with exclusive coverage of Wolverine, Watchmen, Star Trek, Terminator Salvation, and Star Wars, The Clone Wars. Comic-Con 08 Live starts July 24th, only on G4.
With GameFly, you can get 5,000 of the hottest new and classic games delivered right to your door. GameFly.com. Over 5,000 titles, no late fees. Start now for $8.95. Games delivered. Product shown rated E through F.
There's one. There's another one. And another one. Holy!
Get more than you ever imagined when you trade your games for something new at GameStop, where 150 titles are worth $15 or more. Power to the players.
G4 is like a clan of plasma pixies who want nothing more than to satisfy your every entertainment indulgence. They will introduce you to the TV shows you need to know about, fawn over your gadget lust, scour the web for the craziest videos, and plug your brain into the latest comics, game systems, and films. They're good like that. Anyhow, G4 is exactly like that. Kinda.
Reno 911 Season 5 on DVD, uncensored. You'll never believe what our cameras caught. And it's all exposed on DVD. Whoa!
Can't sell it on the straight, sister.
Reno 911 Season 5. Buy it today.
Introducing a bold new take on reality TV. You're gonna love it, even if you pretend you don't. Hurl starts next, only on G4.